I love potatoes in the springtime. Oh, I love potatoes and whiskey and fighting and the Catholic Church and other things as well. All right, that's enough of that. That's enough of that.
That was good, though.
Happy St. Patrick's Day to you, Joseph.
Oh, and to you. You look great.
Thank you. I am festooned in green. If you can't see me, everybody, I'm covered in green. I am completely green. I have painted my genitals green.
It's beautiful.
I have, well, you can't see that, obviously, because I'm wearing my minty green pants.
Yes, that's true.
And green socks, green shirt, green fingers.
Green everything.
Yeah.
Green eyes.
Do you celebrate St. Patrick's Day in Malibu?
No, I don't think it's really a thing.
Really? I can't imagine in Malibu there would be some kind of beach parade.
Oh, they dye the ocean green or something.
Well, it's pretty green.
You know what? It actually is.
Yeah, it is green. The ocean is green.
Out here. Yeah, if you go to like somewhere like the Caribbean, you get a nice blue.
Yeah, but then you would get pinched because it's St. Patrick's Day. I'd be willing to put up with getting pinched though.
Really?
Yeah, to go be in the Caribbean.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, because I'd be on vacation.
It's like
I wouldn't be
pinch
sitting
me,
here
I'm
talking
there.
to you, trying to make St. Patrick's Day happen. You know
Well,
that.
I get it though. No, it's
But
okay.
but my youngest son, when he was going to school today, he's like, "Oh, I've got to wear green, or they'll get me." I'm like, "Who'll get you, son?"
Where does he go?
Well, I'm not saying the name of the school.
It sounds like a rough place.
It's not. It's a completely liberal, progressive. Everybody hugs each other. Everybody arrives in Priuses. Place.
Oh, my people.
Yeah, your people. No, I'm very out of place there. They're like, wait, where is that? And I drive up my big car with a...
You just honk at people?
No, that's the noise I make in the mornings when I get out of the car.
That's got to be embarrassing for your kids.
I like to think that your job as a parent, you don't have kids yet, Joe.
No,
I think
don't.
that your job as a parent is to embarrass your children.
Oh, that's nice.
That's how you know you're doing it right. If your kids are like, shut up, Dad, that's when you know you're
that's kind of
you're
adorable.
the dadly presence.
Do you like make it when you're out, like wave at them and make a scene to make them extra embarrassed?
Yeah, and then I love you, son.
That's
I love you, son. Be careful, careful with those plasticine animals. Look out for that clay.
Just clay is even.
Clay, and they've got a pet. They've got some kind of weird bearded lizard. They always have kind of amphibious lizards in preschools. I'm like, why can't you just have a hamster or something?
That's what I feel like we had, that or a chicken or a little chick.
We had hamsters in our... I don't care for hamsters. I love nearly all of God's creatures, but I don't care for hamsters.
Why is that?
Because all they want to do is die.
Whoa, all hamsters are suicidal?
All they want to do is get behind the refrigerator and die. That's what happens.
Are we talking from personal experience?
Yes, we moved to... I mean, where's the hamster? I don't know. Let's try behind the fridge. Dead.
Why do they go back there to die?
I don't know. That's what hamsters do. It's kind of like the call. You know how eels swim back up the river? They were not eels. What are they called? Salmon. Salmon swim back up. Yeah, eels very different.
Sure.
But eels all go to the Sargasso Sea at some point.
Is that true?
Yeah. And salmon always go up the river they were spawned in.
Yes.
And Scottish people go back to the town they were born in.
Really?
Maybe.
Wow.
I don't know. Anyway, what I'm saying is, unless it's Dundee.
You don't go back there. Go nearby.
Yeah, you just go the outskirts of Dundee.
The outskirts?
The environs. Anyway, but hamsters, when we had hamsters when we were a kid, they would always die. And tortoises, which I think is illegal now to have a tortoise.
Oh, yeah, I had a tortoise. I had two tortoises as kids.
Yeah, tortellini.
I had two tortellinis.
Two tortellinis, but the thing is that it's illegal now to have tortoises because I don't think kids were looking after them.
Oh, that's sad.
Well, yeah, but back then, you could have a dodo when I was a kid. You could have a dodo bird.
They were still around.
Yeah, there was dodo birds. You could have a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Whoa!
If you had enough square footage in your backyard.
You got to be the coolest kid at school if you have a T-Rex.
Yeah, I was pretty cool.
Oh, you had one.
Yeah.
Anyway,
the hamsters.
Sure.
The hamster. The problem with hamster is they're suicidal. They go behind the refrigerator and they die. We moved house when I was about 15, and we moved the refrigerator, and behind there it was a pile of hamster bones.
Oh, that's so dark.
And they had formed it into a temple.
Whoa!
Yeah.
So as new hamsters came in, they started worshiping the old hamsters.
They built the bones. It was some kind of weird small rodent death cult.
Oh
and
my
what
gosh.
they would, and sometimes at night behind the fridge you would hear them. Oh.
What? That's pretty creepy, but also kind of cool.
Yeah, and they had the whole thing going on.
Was there like an Indiana Jones hamster that was maybe going?
Yeah, he was good with a little hat on. I hate those guys.
That's so cool.
That's how they talk. Indiana Jones hamsters. They talk. Well, no, hamsters fill their mouth with food, and we will get on to St. Patrick's Day in a minute.
Sure.
But the hamsters fill their mouths with food, so they would talk like this. How you doing?
Oh yeah,
How
that's
you doing?
a little mafioso, I guess.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing, mafia hamster? Yeah. I think that's a good idea. I think that would be a good thing for like Nick Jr. or one of the kids.
Yeah.
Like Amazon or something like. You know, is Amazon Kids channel?
Well, yeah.
Amazon Kids, they have Amazon Kids, right?
I'm guessing that they do. I don't watch, but I'm guessing they have it.
Yeah, so, you know, we why don't you watch the kids? Oh, because you don't have kids.
Yeah, so it would be probably inappropriate for me to watch.
I can remember when I didn't have kids.
You've had kids for a long time because you spaced it out a little bit.
Yeah, well, Scottish people only ejaculate once every 10 years. So
sure.
You hear my chair creaking?
Yeah, that's kind of...
It's imagine we're at sea. Have you got any nautical music? Because we're at sea, because this sounds a bit like we're at...
Do you mind if I just play Irish music
yeah,
again?
That's fine, yeah. We're on an Irish. And here we are on the boat sailing over to America.
That's nice.
Do you hear my ship creaking? I think your music's too loud. Turn that music down. We can't hear the creaking of the ship. That stopped creaking. Anyway, what the hell?
Wow. It got crazy there.
Well, a fight broke out. That's what happens. Now, the Irish, of course, the St. Patrick's Day, the Irish have invented many great things. Potatoes, fighting, Boston.
Sure.
Anything else? Dennis Leary.
Yeah. Notre Dame, the university.
Yeah, they founded that. Regis Philbin.
Oh, yeah, that's a bit...
Is Philbin an Irish name? I feel like Philbin sounds like an English name. The Philbins
you think
are coming
this is
over.
an act?
I don't know if you've got one of that. If you've got that magic computer there, look up the name Philbin. I get the suspicion that Philbin is an English name or maybe German or French, but it certainly doesn't sound Irish. I've never heard of the Kilkenny Philbins.
The Philbins.
Yeah, but maybe it is. Excuse me, I'm feeling very throaty today. Perhaps it's because I'm a little bit thirsty. Even though I haven't drunk whiskey in 25 years, every St. Patrick's Day I feel a little scratchy.
Oh, yeah? You get a thirst for it, the good old days?
Yeah, no.
Was that ever a big thing for you, though? Celebrating St. Patrick's Day?
No, not really. I mean, there's a lot of Irish people in Scotland, and it's kind of there. But St. Patrick's Day was my father's birthday.
Oh, well, happy birthday.
Happy birthday to my dad, wherever
that's
you
wonderful.
are. So we never bothered with that. We had a parade at our house for my dad. We would dye the house green. Well, the thing is, my dad, his father was... I'm going to have to cough again.
It's
Excuse
okay,
me.
yeah.
Play some Irish music for that. You ready?
And cough. I feel like that's a scene from the Titanic.
Well, a little bit. That's where they go below deck, and that's where the consumptives are.
Yeah.
And everyone is like, I'll take a drink of water. That's bad. You know that's a bad sign.
Yeah,
you ready? Here it goes.
Oh, man. A little bit like when you're dropping your kids off at school in the morning.
Yeah. Anyway, here's the thing. My dad was born in Scotland.
Okay.
He was born in 1930, right?
Okay.
Now, my father's father, my grandfather, was a Scottish Protestant. My father's mother was an Irish Catholic. Now that, in 1930 in Scotland, they would call that, and I'm not kidding, a mixed marriage.
No way.
Yes, they would call it a mixed marriage, and they would say that it was kind of like a black person and a white person getting married in the South in maybe the 1960s or something like that.
Wow.
I mean, it was a big deal. It was a big deal. And
but they loved each other.
I guess. They were Scottish, so who's to tell? But they did. Yeah, I think they did.
Probably.
My grandmother, the Irish women live forever. My grandmother lived to be 102, I think.
Whoa.
And I remember her mother, when I was a kid, my Granny Maguire from Donegal, I think she was about 175 when she died. She remembered the famine.
No way.
No,
she was there.
No, she didn't remember the famine. But she was easily in her hundreds. It was like 105, 106 when she died.
That's pretty cool. So is that what you're thinking for yourself? A good 105, 106?
I don't know how much of that I've got. You know, I think that the Scottish ones, you know, and also I've got a checkered history with drugs and alcohol when I was younger.
And they weren't like that, you don't think?
Well, they probably had a bit of alcohol for sure. But no one was running around Glasgow in the 30s. In my or my grandparents' socio-economic group, there was no cocaine.
Oh.
cocaine was for the rich swells like you.
Yeah, sure.
Or your great-grandparents or something it would have been. But no, there was no cocaine or crack or meth or what the kids, Teletubbies. There was nothing like
the good stuff.
There was nothing. Teletubbies is not the nickname for a drug, by the way.
Well, but it could. I'm sure you could take some sort of Teletubby.
Yeah, you want some Teletubbies?
Yeah, and they're in a little can. You pick one out.
I'll take a Tinky Winky.
Oh, is that one of the names?
Tinky Winky, Dipsy, Lala, and Po.
Well, those are definitely names of drugs.
Yeah, so you want a little Dipsy? Yeah, you want some Dipsy? I'll take some Lala.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah, they do. Tinky Winky, Dipsy, Lala, and Po. Now I've figured it out.
Yeah.
They're drugs. That's why that show was so trippy. Tinky Winky, Pepsi, Lala, Po. Teletubbies are off their heads.
I'm impressed you know the song, you know the names.
I've seen it a lot.
Yeah.
I have children.
But you could just watch on your own sometimes, too, if you...
I think if Teletubbies had been around when I was enjoying Pakistani hashish in my late teens, I think I would have watched it.
Well, now we're finding out some weird Teletubby
references,
underbelly here.
Yeah. Why has this got anything to do with St. Patrick's Day or the show today?
I have no idea. Every time we go to talk about it,
I know. Well, I want it because it's a very exciting show today.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's true.
It's action-packed. It's Friday. It's St. Patrick's Day, right?
Yes.
Kristen Bell, America's sweetheart, is coming by.
So
America's
excited.
sweetheart.
Yes.
And I think she's. Let's say she's Irish.
Yeah. Why not? We're not wrong saying it because we don't know.
She's from Detroit. It's to the east of where we are right now. It's on the way to Ireland.
Yes, exactly.
Right. So, and she's married to Dax Shepard. That sounds Shepard's English, isn't it?
Yeah, it sounds English.
But Dax is a nice guy, so let's just pretend he's Irish.
He could be Irish.
Yeah,
sure.
So anyway, she's here, which is very exciting, and it's Friday, so it's sports with Phil from Philly.
A lot going on.
Is there? I don't know. I don't really. I mean, all I know about sports I get from Phil from Philly.
Yeah, I don't know that much either, but he seems to like.
He really knows about it. Well, look, he's Italian.
Yes.
He's from Philly.
Yes.
And he likes sports. That's the kind of guy that knows all about sports.
And he plays sports. Well,
he plays hockey.
He plays a sport.
He plays is hockey a sport?
Not where I grew up, because I grew up on the West Coast, and it's not a sport here.
Well, wait
a
minute. Stanley Cup winners many times over, the LA Kings.
Yeah, but none of those guys probably grew up in LA playing hockey.
Well, does that matter?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, look, if you grow up in a place, well, I see what you mean. It's not like in the zeitgeist. It's not kids are not playing it, because Canadian kids are out playing hockey all the time.
Yeah, they just go out on the street. It's frozen.
They're like Brazilians with soccer.
Exactly.
They don't even use a ball in Brazil.
They don't have to?
They don't have. They use cans or not radio headphone cans.
Oh, sure.
Right.
But they're that good, they probably could.
They could. But soccer's very popular because with poor people, because you don't need any equipment.
Oh, yeah, you just got your shoes, and even if you don't have shoes, you do your bare feet.
Right, exactly. So that's why the many of the nations who are not super wealthy are really good at soccer. Scotland, strangely enough, loves soccer, and they love football so much. Football, soccer, whatever you call it. It's called football in Scotland. It's called soccer. It's very confusing. Yeah. But they love it, and they go and watch it, and they're good at it, sort of. But every time the national team plays, they get hammered.
Why is that?
I don't know. I think it's because the country itself is quite small. It's 5 million people.
Oh, that makes it tough. Sure.
And the regulation soccer side actually is 5.5 million players.
What?
No. You really know nothing about soccer.
No.
What kind of sport would have 5.5 million people on a team?
Oh, at a time.
Well, or just in the pool.
Oh, I feel like, isn't that true for national teams? Like, aren't we all on the American team?
I think that's true, actually. I think I am one of the New England Patriots.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, but I'm way down the draft.
Yeah, we didn't get, but if they start running out of players.
Yeah, but I see what you mean. Yeah, when you become a citizen, you are actually a member of an NFL.
That's why we like the Olympics, because it's like, we're out there competing whenever,
We're in the Olympics, that's right.
I'm not as fast, but
Well, Michael Phelps, who's America's greatest... Why are we on this? We're meant to be talking about St. Patrick's Day. All right, well, Michael Phelps. Phelps doesn't sound like an Irish name to me.
No, it doesn't.
Anyway, Michael Phelps, do you know he's got webbed feet?
Is that true?
Maybe, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that cheating, or is that just if you're born with it,
No,
it's
if
fine?
you're born with it, it's fine. If you have webs put in, then it's cheating.
Yeah, you can't put in
You can't
aftermarket
put,
webs.
like you go, hey, do you want some webbed toes? But I think he's got webbed feet, and they examined him. He's got a fin.
Really? Secret fin?
A dorsal fin.
Do we know where it is, or he won't say?
It's just above the crack of his ass. So
That's the perfect spot for it.
Right, and it steers him through the water faster than anyone else. And do you know those swimmers shave their entire bodies?
Yeah, that's why I could never. Well, I'm also not a good swimmer. But
You'd be terrible at being a competitive swimmer. Your hair you'd drown.
yeah, I'd have to be shaven like 5 minutes before
Like
that race.
if you go into the water, do you have trouble? Do you struggle?
Yeah, I do. There's a lot. It's like being trapped in seaweed in the ocean, you know?
Yeah. You're like the kelp beds of Catalina.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's, you ever been there?
No, I went when I was a kid. Don't remember much because you have to take a boat there, and I got so boat sick I was nauseous the whole time I was there.
Gosh, you know what? That would be so annoying for your parents.
Oh, yeah, it really was. I fell asleep at one point. I woke up with gum in my hair. And
that happened to me a lot in the 80s.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Why does the gum go straight to your hair when you fall asleep with it?
I don't know. It falls out your mouth.
But shouldn't it go to this? Oh, maybe it goes to the side and then you roll in it?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm not an expert.
I remember.
One thing I'll guarantee you this: there'll be a lot of people at St. Patrick's Day celebrations today
yes.
who will wake up tomorrow with various items in their hair.
Mm-hmm.
If you're just gum, it'll be lucky.
Yeah,
There'll be all sorts of. There could be. So please drink responsibly.
That is important,
particularly if you're driving.
Yeah. Don't drink at all.
That's what I meant.
Yes.
Yeah. Because it's. I'm glad that I don't drink on the driving front, because the idea of trying to think, if I had one beer or two beers, I think they should just say, you know what, like no alcohol
yeah,
for 24
it's much
hours.
easier.
Yeah, you don't drink at all.
Yeah.
They do that in the Scandinavian countries.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're like, nah, you can't drink and drive. You just you can't. Then you're not playing that guessing game. Can I do it? Can I not do it? Can I have a half glass of wine and maybe a line of cocaine? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Can I have maybe some 4 oxys and a beer? Well,
Sure.
You're trying to juggle. It's not going to work.
No.
Don't do it that way.
No, it'd just be so much safer if you just didn't even think about it.
Don't even think about it. Just don't bother. If you're high or drunk, don't drive.
We got Uber now and Lyft and all these things
That's
now.
great. Uber, Lyft, Snatch. That's another one.
Snatch?
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know.
one.
Do you get in a car that's called Snatch?
I'll get in anything called Snatch.
That's very nicely done.
The Snatch, that is one. It's an app. It's a Snatch app. What they do, and they come up and they it's your car. You just get in.
But they kidnapped you to give you like a fun experience.
It's just a play on words. They don't actually. It's like Ubers. They don't actually Uber you.
Oh, well, how would that even work?
I don't know.
Sounds dirty.
Extra. Uber is extra, isn't it?
Yeah. Extra or super?
I don't know.
I can look that up.
Uber. It's a German word, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got to be.
Why are we talking about German stuff? We're meant to be talking St. Patrick's Day. All over the country, St. Patrick's Day celebrations are going on.
Yes.
New York, it goes crazy.
Chicago, they dye the river.
They dye the river green in Chicago. Where else do they have the big one?
Where else?
I don't know.
San Francisco probably has a parade or something.
Well, they're always having parades in San Francisco.
That's true.
I think there's a lot of Irish people in Mexico as well.
Oh, interesting. Similar colored flags? I don't know. Let's make that up.
Well, let's say.
Okay.
Although the Mexican flag's got that kind of crest on it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
I like that.
But in Ireland, not a big deal.
Now, how come we do that? We do that with Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo isn't even a day in Mexico. They don't even have the 5th of May. It goes 4th of May, 6th of May. that was me being. That was my.
Oh, that was
accent.
good. I like
4th
it.
of May, 6th of May. That's it.
Yeah, I like it because your character sounds kind of frustrated and indifferent to the whole thing.
Frustrated, indifferent, and was originally from Dundee and moved to Guadalajara.
That's nice.
That's who that guy is.
Well, if you're
4th
in
of
Dundee,
May, 6th of May.
That's it.
Yeah.
Get out.
But Mexican people don't bother with Cinco de Mayo.
Sure.
Irish people don't really care about March 17th, the whatchamacallit, St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
Although it was my late father's birthday, which is what I think we were talking about.
That's where this all started.
Before you sidetracked me with Michael Phelps.
Yes. Well, he's easy. He's the kind of guy you get distracted with, I feel like.
I saw him once in a club in Vegas.
No way.
Yeah. It was just after he'd been seen on the Wheaties box.
Oh, the Wheaties box.
No, Wheaties box. When they were taking him off the Wheaties box or putting him on the Wheaties box, like someone saw him smoking a bong at a party.
Oh, yeah, that was a big deal.
Well, I never really understood that because, this is a kid who's been training for, since he was in junior high, probably younger, right?
Yeah.
And swimming training is unbelievably difficult. You're up every day, 2 hours a day, more, swimming in a pool, up and down, up and down. He's got his fins, he's got his webbed feet, his dorsal fin. And then, he wins, 500 gold medals at the Olympics.
Yeah, all of them.
And then comes back and goes to a party and he says, you know what? I'm gonna let my hair down for a minute. I'm gonna relax my fin. I'm gonna take a hit in this bong. I'm gonna dance with some pretty girls.
Yeah, why not?
If anybody's earned it,
he's worked so hard.
Right. Photograph of him. They take him off the Wheaties box. You're a disgrace.
That's just not fair.
It's
I don't
not fair.
like that at all.
I know. But, he turned it around. Not that I think he had much to turn it around. Everyone loves him. I loved him then. I think it's fine. Well, I don't know the guy. I don't love him. But, if an athlete wants to unwind, I have no problem with that.
Yeah, he works so hard. He's done a great job for the country.
Right.
Sure, he does a lot of charity work.
Right, and wow, you're really laying it on thick.
No,
yeah,
but
okay.
they do all the Olympic packages. They're all everyone's doing charity work.
Don't ever Google OlympicPackages.com, by the way.
Well, Michael Phelps was probably included there,
right? Maybe. But you see, that's the thing between Michael Phelps, awesome, Ryan Lochte.
Oh, now that's a whole different story.
But here's the thing about Ryan Lochte, a great swimmer.
Yes, he is.
Really good at swimming.
Mm-hmm.
But, that clearly swimming isn't, it's not like, writing or saying words or driving or using a crayon.
Or telling the truth or anything like that.
What was the thing that he said he got mugged at the gas station?
But really, he just destroyed a bathroom for no reason?
He rode a bathroom when he was drunk or something?
Yeah, that's so weird.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Well, you can't.
Yeah.
You can, but you got to pay the price. Anyway, here's the point. I saw Michael Phelps was in Vegas. Okay. Here's what happened. So I'm in Vegas. It was one of the times I was doing stand-up in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Not that early on, actually. This is about 5 or 6 years ago. Or round about the time Tiger Woods got caught with all those different women.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe that's 10 years ago. I don't know. It was a big deal.
Yeah, that was a big deal.
So Tiger Woods had been in all that trouble. Mm-hmm. And then I was playing in Vegas, and after it, the casino that I was working at, they said, you want to go to the club? We have this big club, and it's super, and we'll get you a table, and you can go there. And I was like, it's not really my scene.
It's not your scene. I can verify that.
It's not my scene at all. But the guys that were on the bill with me, were like, come on, let's go. Yeah. And I was like, all right. So we go to this, we go to this club, and the guy brings designer vodka to the table, and and it's this table, and there's all like girls hovering on the edge of it who are hardly wearing anything.
And who are they?
The girls? I don't know. I didn't know any of them. I didn't speak to any of them.
They just come with the club, I guess.
Well, I guess they work there or they go there.
Right.
But we were in the club, and the guy who was showing us around the club, he was straight from Central Casting. Like if you have a dream where you go to hell, and this is the guy showing you around, hey, over here.
Right.
Yeah, he would have been played in the 1930s. If he was in a movie, he'd be played by Peter Lorre, right? Hey, Mr. Rake.
Right.
So we were in the club, and I can't believe I'm saying we were in the club, like I'm the guy that goes to the club.
No, but I like hearing you say it because it's even funny for me to picture that.
So we're in the club. And the guy shows us to the table, and he puts bottles of vodka on ice on the table, and it's all very baller. And I don't drink vodka. I don't drink.
Right.
So I said, well, I'll take a Diet Coke, I guess.
Sure.
Or a regular Coke. Why the hell not?
Oh, yeah, go big.
Yeah. So he does that, and everybody's all around. And then he brings me the Coke. I'm sitting down at this table. I'm feeling very uncomfortable.
Sure.
And I can see on one of the other tables, Michael Phelps.
And what's he drinking?
I don't know. I didn't say that much. Anyway, that's what ties him into the story, but it made me remember. So I'm sitting at the table.
Yeah.
And the guy says to me, this is the table Tiger Woods always got, when he was in the club. This is the big table. Tiger Woods sat at this table. And I said, I got to go.
Yes.
And I left right then because I'm thinking, Tiger Woods, he doesn't see his kids. His
No.
wife took the kids and went to Sweden or something.
Right.
I'm like, nah.
You don't want to be at that table.
I'm
and
like,
what did
yeah.
he even do at that table?
I went home and called my wife like a pussy.
Yeah.
I was
Well,
like-
no, I don't think that makes you a pussy. I think that was just, you just had a good reminder moment of, the difference between you and Tiger Woods.
Well, that and the golfing.
Yeah.
He's pretty good at golfing, too.
Very good. Well, that's so weird so he was there with women, you think, during his marriage? Or maybe that's not when people were cell phone videos and stuff?
Well, I think that's... he was just before all that Snapchatty...
You'd have to be to
Yeah,
do
because
what
you
he
can't
did.
do that now. Like, if you're being famous now, like if you were like... I imagine if you're like... I don't know Justin Bieber, but if you're in that kind of world, you'd have to say, everybody's cell phone has to go away. You can't have cell phones. You can't sneak them in.
Yeah, I've heard that people do that because it's the only way.
But how would that work? Because people are going to sneak them in. You can't cavity search
Oh,
people.
like the way they do in prison in the behind.
Whoa, you really went there.
No, I just...
What I think people should know, and I know that there's a lot of people listening to this show with their kids, but, and you shouldn't.
Yeah, definitely not. I don't think that's a good idea.
Joe, when he said in the cavity search, he made a cavity search motion
I
with his
apologize
finger.
for that. I was visualizing it too much, and then I made it a physical thing.
We've been talking for 20 minutes trying to set up the show, and we haven't set it up yet.
No, I think we learned a few things probably along the way. I hope so.
God, I don't know. Anyway, it's St. Patrick's Day.
Yes.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. Kristen Bell is here. That's very exciting.
Yes, very exciting.
I'm very excited. I haven't seen Kristen for a long time.
Yeah, and you guys used to see each other regularly. You went to Paris together. I
She
was
came to
actually
Paris when
there with you guys as well.
When you were in the Pantomime Horse in Paris, and you were working on Jeff Peterson, the robot skeleton.
Yes.
You were doing mechanical work on him?
Yeah, I remember someone took a video and put it on the internet, and it's literally me on my knees in front of Jeff Peterson for like 3 minutes straight.
What, like, it looks like
It looks like I'm being dirty with him.
Wow, it looks like you're pleasuring a robot skeleton?
Yeah, which I was just trying to adjust his pants.
Yeah, that sounds a little bit like Tiger Woods.
Yeah, that made me sound more suspicious.
Yeah. Anyway, here's the situation. Kristen Bell is here. Phil is here with Philly. But he'll be here later probably.
And this is our last show before we go to New York.
Going to New York
for
on
2
Monday.
weeks.
Going to New York on Monday. Yeah, that would be great. The show will be coming from Sirius headquarters.
Yes.
Castle Grayskull.
It's going to sound different. It's going to feel different.
It's going to sound better.
Yeah, maybe. We don't know. We haven't heard it yet.
It'll sound better. It'll look better. It'll have, I don't know if it'll look better. It'll look the same, I guess.
Yeah, well, it'll look different to us, I think, because it will feel different.
Yeah, I see where you're going. Okay. And we'll be able to go to shows.
Yes.
Together.
Yes, Broadway every night.
Yeah, that'll be nice. With some exciting guests.
Yes.
Do you know who's coming on the show when we're in New York?
I'm not sure who you're referring to.
Well, Scarlett Johansson is who I'm
That's
talking
very
about,
exciting. Yeah, I don't even think maybe this is a good time to tell everyone that she's coming.
I haven't. No, I don't think we should tell anyone until Monday.
All right, we'll wait until Monday to tell
All
everyone.
right, we'll tell you on Monday. Anyway, we have to take a break. Kristen Bell is here. I'm very excited about that.
I'm so glad to have you guys back together.
She is the best smelling human in show business.
Yes, that's right.
She smells like pineapples, but it's not too oppressive.
No, it's just perfect amount.
It's like you're taking a nap outside in the breeze on a lanai in Hawaii.
A lanai?
Yeah, a lanai.
Oh, that sounds... I don't even know what that is, but it sounds great.
Google it.
All right.
All right. Anyway, you Google it during the break. We'll take a break, and then when we come back, it's going to be, it'll be much the same, but with more famous people.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, we'll be back. Wait a minute. This isn't proper St. Patrick's Day music. This is Celtic Women.
Is it? I just looked. I literally searched Riverdance. Is that not the same
Americans don't
thing?
know the difference.
Well, no, you want some diddly-diddly-dee. Kristen Bell is here. We're very
most
excited.
importantly, yes.
The most beautiful Colleen and all west of the Mississippi.
Yes.
Diddly-dee, I'll give it to you.
Are your people Irish?
I believe it's mixed in there somewhere. Am I doing this right? This headphone?
Yeah, it's good. It's like you're leaving and coming back. I'm enjoying what
Well, but I can't push it in more unless I open my mouth and get the leverage.
Yeah, you're fine. We'll take care of it. You just put it where it's comfortable.
Right, put it where it's comfortable,
Yes.
and then it'll...
No.
Hey.
Just leave them on, though.
Okay.
There we go.
Maybe your headphones are too big. And that's why they're going down
Thanks,
past your
Craig.
ears.
See Chips March 24th. If you want to see some big headphones.
Oh, nicely done.
Yeah, very well done. We're going to talk about chips. We're going to talk
Let's
about
do
chips.
it. But no, I'm not. I'm a little bit Irish. I'm mostly Polish. I'm a little bit German. I'm a whole bunch of, I'm just a mutt.
Well, that's all right. You're American.
Yeah.
But you grew up in Detroit.
I did.
In the mean streets.
You know it.
That's right. 313.
Yes! 313, which turned to 818, which turned to 248 as everyone was moving there. All the area codes changed.
818?
Yeah.
No, that's the valley.
Ooh,
Yeah.
sorry. Then it was 81 something.
Look, it doesn't
I don't
matter. We
know.
don't have to fight about area codes. It's St. Patrick's Day.
That's right.
I'm so excited that you're here for St. Patrick's Day because you are kind of like a leprechaun to me.
Because I'm small?
I'm not saying you're not that small, but you are a bit small. Yeah, you're small, and I sometimes, not now, but before you had kids, I used to imagine you in little green outfits.
Yeah.
But
Well, sometimes I wear little green outfits.
Well-
Not today. I'm not dressed well for St. Patrick's Day.
I'm wearing my minty green pants that I got in Denver, so I'm all right.
All right.
Joe, but that means that we can get you. Do your kids are they old enough to get worried about St. Patrick's Day?
No, they don't understand what it is because they don't. We're still at the stage. They're 2 and 4, so we're still at the stage where we talk about what's real and what's not, like monsters and dragons are
Right.
not real.
Yeah, news. Some news is
Yeah,
fake.
yes, all the news is fake.
All the news is fake.
So they're just grasping that now. But leprechauns, they don't really. They have like one leprechaun book, but they don't understand it.
Oh, look, Tomas, the beautiful Tomas is bringing you a beverage.
Oh my.
Oh, that's a nice
Whoa.
presentation.
He put that's like Tomas giving you a saucer.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Tomas.
Tomas is a rock and roll tour manager. He's 6'5". He's from Transylvania. He was originally one of the Carpathian monks.
He's an Adonis. Look at
he
him.
is. He's
Yes.
a beautiful man. I have never seen him put a saucer with a cup of tea. You have certainly awakened something
Oh
in
my
him.
goodness.
beautiful.
Yeah.
I'll see you after the show, Tomas.
Uh-oh. The ladies do like Tomas.
Yeah.
Like when you hang out with Tomas on the road, you can see women looking at him. Have you seen that?
Oh, yeah.
And men. I mean, I don't think it stops with women. He's gorgeous. He's
Well,
a
yeah,
looker.
men look at him too, but I
Oh,
don't.
sure.
I don't look at the men looking at him. Maybe that's more about me. So I just go, hey, I'm here too. Oh,
Yeah.
over here, Mister, Miss, whatever. But I realized that this is something I got with my. What you look at? I don't have a saucer. You were looking at like that was a problem.
Well, I wanted to see what you had in there, and then I see you just have a bunch of brown froth, and I'm assuming it's a cappuccino.
It's not a cappuccino.
What is it?
I don't do the squirts out of animals anymore.
You don't? You're vegan?
For 2 years now, my sweet.
And you know what? I was going to say you look very, very healthy.
Well, thank you. I have, because you went up vegan street.
I did. I've done it
years
2
ago.
times. Yeah, I was once for 4 years and once for 2 years. Yeah.
Well-
I dabble on vegan street every now and again.
Well, that's where I lay
feels
my hat.
good, doesn't it?
It's very nice.
Yeah.
I can't go back.
Yeah.
Like if I smell butter or eggs or milk, it smells like poo.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
if I
cool.
smell poo, it smells like eggs. That's the weird thing. But I watched Forks Over Knives, that documentary,
Yeah.
and that's it.
That's a good one, yeah.
Yeah. Did you get Dax off of the sheet?
Yeah, we went vegan together after I had my first kid, and then we only stopped. Well, he was doing it for health reasons because of Forks Over Knives for just heart health and body health,
Right.
but also because he has arthritis, and so he was reducing inflammation. And then,
My mother had arthritis really
Yeah.
bad,
And
and
if-
I worry about getting it.
well, if you don't have you probably won't have it bad. He has like rheumatoid arthritis where it's like every day his bones feel like they're 80.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, it sucks.
That's horrible.
So he now is on a diet that's very limited. Like he doesn't do eggs, he can't do gluten. He can only do, if he does dairy, it has to be goat. And if he does meat, it has to be like very easy to digest meats like lamb or bison.
You guys can never leave Los Angeles.
No.
It's not possible to have a diet like that outside of really the 310 area code.
That's true.
It's all area codes with me
Yeah, it
today.
is. It is.
That's what happens. I like your bodice you're wearing.
Thank you.
It's very kind of. Is that a weird kind of sex thing?
No, it's more of a fashion thing. I'm
All
sure
right.
it could be, but it's the girls these days, they get, I'm into the fashion. And
You're
it's
high
a
fashion. I've always
it's
said
a-
that about you.
corset over a t-shirt. Why not? Why have just a
for
t-shirt
sure.
when you can wear a corset? That's what I say.
Well, of course, it's comfortable. I always thought
This one is. It's not like they call it boning on the inside when it's like stiff and
boning.
yeah. It's just a tie, and I can loosen it if I feel like it
Right.
at any point.
If I wore that, it would make people sick because my hat would peep out the lace at the front. Or maybe people would like that. Maybe, I don't know. Some people like different things.
Maybe people would like you do you. You know, if you want to wear a corset, I'm all for it.
Oh, see, I
nice.
love this. Is why you're America's favorite leprechaun.
Yes.
Because you're non-judgmental.
No.
You're like, love all the people.
Yeah.
Love all the people. You're beautiful, no matter what they say.
Come on, guys. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody calm down.
Yeah.
You know, we've got this thing with the show now, this show. And it was kind of the same with the late night show too, but it's actual manifesto now, which is for 2 hours a day, we're going to behave like we're a regular family. Like we're not going to argue about politics and we're not going to argue about religion.
Good.
It's really hard.
You know, but what I think what people don't see is that there are like 3 topics that are heated topics.
Right.
But there's a million other ones that we agree on and are fun to talk about.
Right,
so
exactly.
why on earth, like if you're looking, I always look at every problem like, well, start with the solution and work backwards. Well, if you want to get along, don't put principle above relationship. Just go like, hey, we're not going to talk about those 3 topics.
Genius.
Yeah, it's like the simplest thing ever. And you know what? There's been so much good research these days. There's an excellent article in the New Yorker right now called "That's What You Think" about why our brains are so hesitant to, like, receive new information when we're angry, and B, be convinced of anything other than our already held political views, is because people feel like when they're attacked politically, it's like they're attacked physically. The same portions of your brain light up. So, like, if you punched me in the face right now...
Whoa, no, I would never do that. I would never do that.
But if you did, the same part of my brain would light up as if you challenged my political beliefs.
I would never challenge your political beliefs either. Do you know why? Because it's not polite. You're my guest.
Right.
You're my guest.
Relationship
You're my
above
guest.
principle.
You're my friend.
Yeah.
And I happen to know we have very similar political views.
Exactly. We love this echo chamber.
Right, exactly. But here's the thing, though. I have noticed... I did a gig recently in Texas, and I started off. It was just after it wasn't just after the election, but it was just after the inauguration. That's what it was. And I go out on the stage, and I can tell this is a big theater, and it's full of Texans, and some of them probably have the same political beliefs as me, and some of them absolutely do not. Mm-hmm. But we're all there to have a good time, and the sense of unease when the show began was palpable, and I had to talk to them about it for a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
And kind of calm it down and make it about me, which was what I wanted it to be about anyway, which I always want things to be about.
Yeah, of course.
And then everybody was happier.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is if everyone just pays attention to me, then they'll be much happier. That's my idea.
People so often confuse like challenges to their like personal ideology to their personal identity.
I blame social media for this.
Yeah, I agree.
A little bit because, you know, I watched a documentary about Journey, the band Journey on Netflix, and I don't like the band Journey. I don't care for that band. I don't like their songs. I can see you become steely and you're looking at me harshly.
No, I'm thinking of Journey songs I know, but I'm not coming
Don't
up
Stop
with
Believing.
Oh, that's a good song, Craig.
No, I don't like that song.
Okay.
All right. And it ruined the end of The Sopranos, but that's not the point. What I did was I watched it and then I went on the Tweety Pie, the Pop Doodle, the Snicker,
Twitter world.
Snicker Chat,
1-800-Mattress.
Grindr, 1-800. So I went on Twitter and I said, this documentary is great, and I don't even like Journey. And it is a great documentary. It's very moving, and the guys in the band are clearly good people and great musicians. I just don't like their band. It's not my kind of music. Mm-hmm. So I said I didn't like the band. The hate. Mm-hmm. The hate from people when you say, I like the thing, I like them, but I didn't like the music. I'm like, wait, this is not really about the music. You've got this hate already. Mm-hmm. You're just looking for a place to put it.
Well, we've stopped respecting diverse opinions. Like, I appreciate when people like or do not like things because I like to hear their opinions. I think also, like, I sort of live by that great quote, you can only understand an antagonist when you understand why he's a protagonist in his own story. So if you disagree with someone or you think they're evil or you know, anything you have against them, you have to understand them first. So ask why you don't like them, or it doesn't matter why you don't like them. Just say, it was a great documentary, great, you know?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is as well, what I think about it is that no one casts themselves as the villain in their own story.
Exactly.
And that's a little bit tricky because sometimes people are villains. Like, for example, Hitler. Pretty good example of a villain, right?
Yeah, but he didn't think he was.
Right, exactly. The Treaty of Versailles, where you and I ran across that floor.
Yes.
Where that Treaty of Versailles was signed.
Yeah.
You and I did some dancing there.
We
And
did.
then you pretended to be Marie Antoinette.
I did.
Have you ever watched that, by the way? I bet you never have. That we improvised the scene. It's 16 minutes long. The only reason I know that is because I was getting some gong at the the television award people, the William Paley Center thing. And they, as an example of what the late night show was like, they played that scene of you and I.
It's a 16-minute scene?
It's like 16 minutes long, and it's you pretending to be Marie Antoinette. It's hilarious. I don't even remember really. I mean, I remember doing it, but I don't remember anything about it except that I walked into your bedchamber. You were pretending to be the Queen of France in her actual bedroom in Versailles.
Yeah.
And I walked up, and you said something like the scene starts with, "You've come in my behind," and I was like, all right, I'll go with it, and off we went. You've come in my back door. That's what you said. You've come in. I
see you've come in my back door.
I see you've come in my back door, and I was like, oh my god. And then it's hard to find a way for it not to be dirty after that.
Yeah. Well, that was the point.
You've got a dirty sense of humor, though.
Yeah.
You have. Do you hear my chair creaking?
Well, dirty stuff is funny.
Yeah, it is funny. This Chips movie, that's what I'm getting onto, you see, because I'm expecting, don't take the kids.
No. It's probably not good for... Well, I mean, if they're older kids, sure, because it's the stuff people talk about in high school. But the way...
I'll take my 15-year-old then.
I think he can handle it.
Right. And by take, I mean I'm going to try and get a screener out of you or Dax.
Yes, of course. Yeah, of course.
All right.
It's definitely, it's a window into his brain, because he's really a 15-year-old boy.
He's got a dirty sense of humor.
Yeah. And, it's just... He writes scenes, that take place in our living room with him and his buddies, and he writes... the way that you talk after your parents go to bed.
Right.
So there's no real typical banter in the movie. It's all sort of like, taboo subjects.
I loved that TV show when I was growing up, though, because that's what I thought America was like. When I saw Chips in Scotland, I was like, oh, I'm going to get some of those smooth tan pants.
Yeah, but
I'm wearing them.
And you look great.
Thank you.
But it's definitely motorcycles, it's definitely California, but that's sort of where it stops. It's definitely a reinvention of the brand of chips. Not your dad's chips.
No, well, I met Chris Pine's dad, who was in Chips.
Yeah.
I suppose he probably doesn't like to be called Chris Pine's dad.
Yeah.
How about Mr. Pine?
Yeah,
Mr. Pine.
Yeah.
Mr. Pine. He was in Chips, and because I was at an event and Chris Pine was there, and I was like, yeah, nice to meet you, Chris. Anyway, and I his dad is amazing. He's a lovely man.
Yeah.
Very good actor, too.
Yeah.
And he played the sort of chief. Not chief as in, Native American chief. That was a different.
No.
That was a different series. I think that was.
But they did it back then.
They what back then?
They had chiefs.
Oh yeah, yes they did.
But he played the police chief.
The police chief.
Yeah.
Like, you guys, I'll have your badges if you don't go out there.
Yeah.
And...
Put your gun and badge on my desk.
Yes, that's
that kind of thing.
I think I would have made a good detective, apart from the scary, attacking.
Really?
Yeah, I'd quite like.
Are you suspicious?
I am suspicious, and I like to read detective novels. So that proves I'd be a good detective.
You read detective novels?
I do.
That's really cute.
Is it? Are
Yeah.
you mocking me? I think you're mocking me.
No, it's cute.
I read crime novels. I like crime novels.
Do you like true crime?
Sometimes.
I love true crime.
I'm not sure. Sometimes true crime kind of annoys me because it's like sometimes it's not solved properly.
Yeah, that's true.
And other times people are so monstrous.
Yeah.
I became fascinated with true crime for a while, I will admit.
Do you watch Dateline?
No.
That's all I do.
I've been in it a couple of times.
Do you know Dax Googled from my phone one time, in all seriousness, because he thought this was hilarious, how to get away with murdering your husband? And now I'm positive I'm on some watch list.
You might be.
Can you believe that?
I can.
What a jerk.
Yeah, men are jerks. That's what we do. It's kind of our thing. It's a union thing. He's just doing what's asked of him. When that Ashley Madison thing happened, when guys were cheating on their wives, I knew I wasn't on their website. I'd never been on there. I'd never even heard of it until it came out. But I started, when they said, all these names have been released from Ashley Madison, I'm like, oh shit, I'm in trouble. I'm like, well, wait, I'm not on it. So I Googled, there was a thing where you could search your name in Ashley Madison.
Uh-huh.
I put my name, searched it. I'm not on it. And I went, phew. That's a guilty conscience, isn't it? Because I knew I wasn't guilty. And then
Yeah, but what? Who do you think someone else would have registered you, or you just feel like
no, there's other people called Craig Ferguson. It could have been that. Anyway, there was no one called Craig Ferguson on it. Was there any Kristen Bells on it?
I don't know. I didn't Google it.
Well, I don't think you have the same pathologies as I have.
No. And I also, but I don't know. I think the internet is very scary to me because I don't want to know anybody's personal business if they don't want me to know it. Unless it's like uncovering, unless it's crime or unless it's like, corruption. But like, all these like times where like girls' dresses flap up and you can, see their nether regions and it's like on the internet or like someone's sex tape comes out. I kind of like, I'm not trying to be holier than thou, but like if you didn't hand me a copy of your sex tape, like I'm going to be cool and probably not watch it.
Have you ever seen sex tapes?
No.
I've only seen 2.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen the Tommy Lee Pamela Anderson one. That was when sex tapes were like, it was an actual tape.
Right.
And I saw the Kim Kardashian one with Ray J.
Yeah, I think everybody has seen them, but
I haven't seen the whole thing.
But you know what it is? If anything ever came out about me, I would want someone to have the ethical commitment to go like, well, she didn't want this released. I'm not going to watch it. That's kind of where I stand on this. So I don't do it to other people.
To be fair to myself, or in my own defense, I watched both of these things before I thought, well, maybe I shouldn't do this.
Yeah, curiosity gets the best of humans always.
But I wouldn't do it now.
Yeah.
Like, if one of you came out now, I'd be like, no, that would be like seeing your sister or something. I'd be like, oh no, don't.
No.
If one came out my sister, I might watch actually just so I could be mean to her about it. But
I'm also not cool enough to have a sex tape. Like I think you got
kids. You don't have time to make sex
tapes.
That's
true.
Children.
We barely have time to make sex.
Right. You know what? I have to tell you, that is one thing I've noticed. You get friendly with cupboards in your house when you have little kids running. It's like, oh, the kids are asleep. 5 minutes, quick, into the ironing board room.
Oh, wow, you have a separate room.
We have a separate room here for the ironing board. Yeah.
Anything you can do.
Yeah, anywhere you can, anytime.
Well, because intimacy is really, really important, and they don't really allow you to be intimate, They keep you up all night, and they're the best things on the planet, but you've got to schedule that intimacy.
They are, and also, they are when they're sleeping. But when they're like, wow.
No, they're the greatest when they're awake. Well, yeah, when they're screaming, you really want to put them in the trash, but for the most part.
But the way people used to have, and this is St. Patrick's Day, the way people used to have like 11 and 12 kids.
Oh, that's insane.
I don't imagine how you can live like that.
Yeah, you can't.
I have 2, separated by 9 years.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is an awful lot for me to deal with.
Yeah.
This is and people who, it has to be said, mostly women, who deal with kids on their own, I'm like, I don't know how you do it.
I feel that way
difficult.
all the time because I have help and I have 2 kids and I have plenty of babysitters and even I feel completely stressed out and I'm like, wow, single moms they're superheroes.
Unbelievable how they do it. It's unbelievable.
But back then when people because my dad is one of 12, there were no, there wasn't binge watching television. There weren't as many movie outs. There wasn't a phone. There wasn't like all this communication you had to keep up with. There wasn't.
So sex was your television back then.
Exactly.
Is what you're saying. Procreation was television.
But you didn't have as much to do, so you did have a little bit more. That's why you could actually conceive of having another baby. That's crazy to me.
You said that like, oh my God. The idea.
I would never.
Yeah.
Well, Dax got a vasectomy.
Oh, really?
Because we had a scare when our youngest was 11 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
And I was
the
like,
old Irish twin.
I said, I am very fatigued.
Yeah.
And I'm nauseous, and I need you to go to the drugstore right now. And then and I wasn't, thank God, but 5 days later he had a vasectomy.
Yeah. I haven't had one, but maybe I should. Now, well, when's the next commercial break? In about 7 minutes?
Yeah.
I think I should get one now, and then
During
we
the break?
do it on the air.
Yeah.
People will like it. It's St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, the long-honored tradition.
Nip down to the kitchen, Joe. Get a pair of scissors.
Oh,
and
I'm
some-
going to perform it.
Yeah, yeah. Get
Okay.
And a rusty key.
Yeah,
Okay.
get a rusty key, some ice, and
Sure.
I
maybe...
think a ponytail holder.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
Ponytail holder, and...
I'll get all of that.
Get all of those things, bring them back up here, and we'll do a live radio vasectomy. Maybe Megan should come in, too. She's in the house somewhere.
Okay.
She should definitely. Well, first we should ask her first.
Yeah, you know what?
She's a part of this conversation.
You know, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. We should. What we'll do is we'll text Megan and say, do you want to
Okay.
come in and discuss perhaps maybe me getting a vasectomy?
So I should tell her that's why she's coming in.
No. Yeah, you
Just
don't
say-
want to put her off.
No, so-
just
Will you come by and discuss something?
yeah, come on by the show. Kristen is here.
I
Megan-
do want to see her. Tell
Yeah,
her to
so
Okay.
tell her Kristen is here.
Yeah.
And if she's not busy, would you mind dropping by?
Okay.
Right. Okay, that's good. And then we can plug the Chips movie.
Yeah.
This is my favorite movie of all time.
What? And you haven't even seen
I
it
haven't
yet,
even
so
seen
that
it.
says a lot.
That's how good it is.
It will be your favorite movie of all time when you see it. It's one of my favorite movies. I got to say, I'm so impressed with the way
But
that.
you got directed by your husband.
I
in it.
know.
How is that?
I
That must be a
love
little
it.
bit strange.
Not at all.
Are you sure he's like telling you what to do? Does he pull your hair a little bit?
No.
Okay, I just asked.
Not
him.
on set. Listen, I married him because I like spending time with him and because I trust him. Isn't that exactly what you want at work?
What? This is amazing.
Sorry to be so logical,
Yeah,
but
no, that's great.
that's the truth. And also because I know, first of all, I know the type of writer he is. He writes to people's strengths.
Right.
And I know he wants his project to look good, but I also know he's my safety net, so he wants me to look good. So even if he comes into the room and says, ooh, don't do any of that, try it all differently, I know he's like on my team.
You know what? It is the truth. There is that kind of myth about directors are assholes, but it's not really true.
No, it's not my husband at all.
Some of them are, but
Yeah.
not the very good ones, I've noticed.
I agree. And also what was so what just made me explode with pride every day is because once or twice a week he'd have meetings in the morning and call the entire crew to set and say, listen, we are here to have fun. We're making movies. Everybody wants to be doing this. We are the lucky ones. If you're not having fun, come see me. I'll see if I can fix it. If you'd like to leave, there's the door. Godspeed. But we're here to have fun. Let's go do it. And I was like,
that's good. I don't know. There are people that can do comedy, and we both know them. People that can do comedy and behave like complete and utter
Animals.
assholes
Yeah.
on a set. But I've never been able to do that.
Yeah.
I've never been able to. It's much easier to do it if you're in a good mood.
Well, yeah, if you're having fun on set, chances are you're making something funny. But also for me, it's just not worth it.
Yeah, right.
I don't suffer fools, and it's not worth it
I know.
to go to work with jerks, you know?
Yeah, but I've done it
Yeah,
for money.
which
I've
is
done it.
understandable,
I've done it
but
for
you've been
money.
miserable, so is that money worth your misery?
No, and I'm not going to do it anymore. So
Yeah.
get out, Joe.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, we got Megan's actually outside.
Is she? Come on in, Megan. Kristen is here. God, I don't know if she can hear us. Can she?
Yeah, she.
Oh,
Oh.
Man.
Don't say bathroom, Tomas.
Yeah, yeah.
She's a lady.
Now it's going to be 20, 30 minutes. before
Powdering
we
her
see
nose or
again.
something.
No, you don't say that. You say stepped away from her desk. Hi, babe.
Hi!
Oh, and Megan and Kristen are embracing. This is what I had in mind all along.
Oh, that was nice. Hey, Megan.
Sit down there. It's like there's a headset there. You can get in. Tomas is here, and the ladies like Tomas. Everything. It's fine. Now, if you
Hair
smell.
blows in the wind even when there's no wind.
I know he's
That's-
gorgeous.
Yeah. Everybody loves Tomas. Tomas is the pin-up of this show.
Oh yeah, we're gonna put out a calendar at some point, probably.
I think so. And Tomas will
That's
be
only
every,
Tomas.
Yeah.
every month.
Yeah.
Does this embarrass you, this kind of Tomas?
He's looked in a mirror. He knows.
Yeah. He knows what
He's
he's
used
looking at.
to it
He's
at
used
this
to
point.
it.
Hey!
How are
Hi,
you?
I'm good. How are you?
How are your babies?
They're wonderful.
How old
They're
are you?
delicious. 2 and 4. Well, 4 next week.
Are you exhausted?
Yeah, but good exhausted. Yeah.
I know.
Like the 4-year-old just learned how to ride a bike yesterday, so it's been so fun because she's just on it and acts
This
like
is the way I imagine if
What?
you actually could get a threesome into your life, this is what would really happen. This is what really
How's
would happen.
everything?
You know, it wouldn't be like, oh, yeah, yes, we're sort of bisexual. Like, how are you? How's that thing? Did you move into that?
Love your
Yeah.
shoes.
You'd end up just talking to me about
How's the
what's going on.
going?
Yeah, all that. It's
That
not,
sort of
it
stuff.
doesn't play the way you think it's going to play. But it's all right. We're going to go and see Chips. Dax made the Chips movie.
I've seen the posters. They are as I drive.
They're everywhere
Liam to
now.
school. It looks really funny.
It is really
It's
funny.
the one where he's like eating a sloppy Joe and
yes,
it's all over.
everywhere.
It's
Yeah.
really funny.
Yeah. You
But
gotta
how
watch-
was that?
It was so fun. Well,
you
I
have a
just
good
told Craig I married him because I like spending time with him and I trust him, and that's exactly what I want in someone at work. You know,
Well, yeah.
But
that's why I married you.
it was.
You married me
wonderful.
because
I also married you because you'll get old. I won't.
that's true. I'm older
I'll
than
never
you.
get old.
I say that to Dax all the time. I'll always be younger than you.
yeah,
Yeah,
I will
yeah.
always be younger.
You are. Yeah, you are younger. I mean, that's true. I'm beginning to feel old now.
Why?
I don't know.
You
don't
look
look
younger
it.
now than you ever have.
You know that the late night, the
He
late
really
night,
does.
took,
Yeah,
it took it out
late
of me
night
a bit. Though.
sucked the life out of you a little bit.
We didn't know. I mean, it was about a year out of late night before Megan said to me, "I had no idea what kind of
Yeah.
stress you were under."
How
doing that."
stressful that was.
'Cause-
That's
And it
crazy.
really, it
Kinda
took
was.
like a good year to
Did a
come
little
down
bit.
off of that. Yeah.
Because that's when
I mean, it's 10 years doing a show every day like that.
I know.
It's
now
a lot.
and now I've gone in to do this every day. I'm like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah, but you're at the bottom of the garden.
That's
Text
true.
me for
Yeah,
cups of tea.
that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
which is
But
good.
so he decompressed. Was he like a different person when he
Yeah.
came back online?
Much nicer. Happier.
That's nice.
I went crazy
yeah.
for the first year though. I worked nearly all the time. I did that game show.
Yeah.
And I toured.
And
I
you
was-
toured, and then, well,
it's
and then it was
nuts.
Liam. As
Yeah.
he was leaving on tour for, what, a 2-week run out
Yeah.
somewhere, Liam crawled in through the car window and just sat on his lap and cried because he didn't want you to go anywhere.
And he's
And then-
24.
You know, I also have a motto because I live by these little mantras. But I like being an actor, and I love being Kristen. And that's
Yeah.
how I make all the decisions in my life. Because if it doesn't actually, because my work life is useless if I'm not fulfilled in my personal life. And I find it just to be it's such a relief when I remember that that's my true north. You know, like I don't take a lot of
Right.
jobs out of town anymore now that the
Right.
kids are young, and it just it's helpful.
I think.
You prioritize you, Craig. You do you.
Well, I'm trying. But when you have the kids, I guess that's the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you prioritize the kids. You say whatever works for them, that will probably, in a way, that kind of takes the guesswork out of life. You think you have to do what's right for the kids. So whatever that is, we'll do that.
Yeah, but do you ever do that old trick where you keep a baby picture of yourself in your wallet and you say, "Would I tell this kid to do that?" Like they do it. They do it with
That's a
addiction
good
lot.
one.
Would I put?
Oh my
would I put
gosh.
these drugs in this baby's system? Would I tell this child to work 20 hours a day?
Wow.
Would I? And it's really powerful.
I mean, I have to remember to tell my therapist that. That sounds like something Andrea would be into.
Oh, now you've just outed Andrea as your, I
know,
nearly said
do you know how many therapists in the world are named Andrea?
most of them.
Yes.
probably, yeah.
But
if not all.
yeah,
But
all
it's
of
a
them.
great trick Dax told me, and I think it is. Yeah, it's just very helpful to put into perspective how often we ignore putting on our gas mask first.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
It's interesting.
Because it's so easy to
Well,
become
just how much
addicted
you'll
to being
ask
a
of
martyr.
yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
It's
that
like,
you'll ask,
no.
like you find it even, I think, when the kids are young and you're a mom especially, there are things where you just, little menial tasks, the dogs, the kids, the
Yeah.
lunches, and then all of a sudden you're like, I have no energy
Yeah,
left.
no, I need a massage every now and then.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd
guys.
like-
yeah,
Are
you-
like
Yeah.
I'll give you a massage.
You know,
Anyway, you're here with Girl Talk on 30th. We have to take a break. We'll be right back.
There'll be more of Craig Ferguson on Sirius XM. Right after this.
Is this better?
Oh, yeah, that sounds Irish. Mother gave to me, I the things, the things, and I were fighting whiskey too, and potatoes and jerseys.
You know all the words.
Yeah, no, I do. Right, that's enough of that, Joe. Welcome back. It's the St. Patrick's Day special. We're very excited. Kristen Bell is here, America's favourite Colleen.
Oh,
The
everyone's
freckles on her Irish face, twinkling in the California sun, as little bits of skin cancer start to appear underneath them.
Thank you for that.
No, you know what? I have to be very careful here.
Yeah, why?
Because my background is Irish and Scottish.
Uh-huh.
And if I don't wear sunscreen, my entire body turns to a potato chip.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Everybody has to. You can even get. We were doing the press junket the other day for chips, and that was like on the top of the roof of the shrine because we wanted the background to be the city skyline.
Right.
And it was so gloomy, and every single person walked away burned. You absolutely have to wear.
It's kind of
sunscreen.
like a hostile planet.
Yeah.
LA.
No, the Earth is very angry right now. The Earth is in a bad mood for a variety of reasons.
Really? Let's discuss that. You think the Earth has
In a bad mood, yeah.
It might be. Who was it? There was somebody that talked about the idea of human beings as being a virus like an aggressive virus on the Earth. I can't remember who it was. I'm sure I've made a lot of religious people very angry right
Sure.
now, but they were angry anyway. Let's be honest.
Yeah, it's not you. It's
I'm
them.
not making anybody angry.
I
I'm
can
just-
understand that argument, yeah, because I mean the virus, sucks from its host and often doesn't give anything in return, and there are definitely places on the planet where people are less concerned with giving back to.
Well,
Mother
here's the thing as well. I guess that any successful parasite, which we probably are, doesn't kill the host. What a really
that's true.
a really successful parasite will find a way to stay there like a tapeworm, sucking nutrients out of the host body, but at the same time not destroying it, so that their own life is not destroyed.
Humans, the most successful parasite.
We're like tapeworms on planet Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my Lord. It worries me a little bit because you have kids, you start thinking about life beyond.
Yeah, like 50, 60 years from now.
Yeah, it's going to be different.
Yeah.
Scotland's going to have fabulous weather, but I don't know if that's good enough.
Yeah, I don't know. It's such a touchy subject again because you can't. These are all strongly held political beliefs because it's always like a partisan issue, and I always just believe in looking at the facts, and I believe in human contribution, but I also believe that methane, the swamps, are the biggest factor in global warming.
You know what I think, actually, to be honest, can you move your microphone up a little bit?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. Whoa.
No, but I'm.
Whoa.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm not good at this because it's. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
This is so embarrassing.
No, it's kind of nice to watch. I don't know.
It looks OCD
Because
the way she does it.
it's
yeah.
either touching or it's not. Oh, how about that? Is that good? Oh,
Yeah,
that's much better.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
going to just turn it down a little bit in
sorry.
my cans.
Sorry.
But that's all right. It's we're still finding our way. We've only been doing this for a couple of weeks. We're going to get different size headsets.
I've been
for
here for a few weeks.
a few weeks now. You've been here. It's been that
Holy
long.
shnikes.
Do you know what I think about global warming? Here's what I think about global warming. I don't think it really is a political issue. I have teenage kids. Here's what it is. You say, tidy your room. I have a whole lot of... You're snowing me with bullshit. Just tidy your room.
Yeah.
And I think that's what global warming is. It's not the dirtiness of the room. It's the thing. It's the you don't understand. It's like, no, it's none of that. It's this is a dirty... Methane is methane. Gas is gas. You light a scented candle. Mm-hmm. What I'm saying is, when we got to work today, Phil from Philly had gone number 2s, and the whole place was lit up. And I said, Kristen Bell is coming.
Yeah.
She's America's favorite Colleen, and the place smells
Everyone knows she doesn't poop.
Well, here's the thing, though. You live with Dax and kids, so we know that poop is part of your life.
Yes.
So I wasn't that concerned. But at the same time, there was...
I appreciate the candle being lit. It smells very elegant in here.
It does.
Ooh.
Well, I'm thinking that's what I really should do, because we're friends. You know I hate everything. I hate
That's what I love about you.
I hate acting.
Yeah.
I hate not acting. I hate hosting. I
Yep.
don't want to go out. I don't want to stay in.
You hate not working. You hate working.
Yeah, I'm a malcontent. But one of the things I think I might be okay with is a scented candle business.
Okay. Well, yeah, you can't...
Unpleasant smells. Ham.
No.
Ham.
No.
Brussels sprouts.
Who's your demographic? Who's buying these?
See, the minute I have to start catering to people, it makes me angry.
But then you have to run a successful business. You have to know who your audience
This is why I'm a failure, because I can't ever think about the audience.
Great, we're getting somewhere.
Yes, no, I feel that that's what it is. You've sorted it out for me. Whenever I feel like, oh, you have to do this for your audience, I'm like, well, I'm not doing that.
You don't start at your end game. You don't start at your solution, your best case scenario, and work backwards. That's your problem.
No,
I've just diagnosed you.
No, but I don't. What I do is I start at the beginning where I was angry and I stay there.
Yeah, that's not. You don't get anything
that's not
done.
True. I used to do that. I don't do that anymore. I do some things. I cleaned up the entire yard last weekend. Like the entire yard, the whole thing. I did it all.
Okay, so you can do physical labor, but I'm talking about your psychological.
I've written a couple
health.
of books. I've written some
great
movies.
books. But are you happy?
No.
Right, so you got to figure out how to reframe. Do it like the Danish. You know, the Danish are the happiest people on the planet.
Are they really?
Since '74, they've been, from the World Health Organization's perspective, they've been diagnosed as #1 happiest culture, and they are that way because it is ingrained in their communication to reframe things. So if you say to, and I got this all because I'm just finishing this book called The Danish Way of Parenting. But if you say to a Dane like, "Ooh, it's gloomy outside," their response won't be like, "Yeah, it sucks." It'll be like, "I'm glad I get to go home and snuggle with my family tonight," or
they have a word
indoors.
for it in Danish, don't they? It's like schnookenpoepen or
yes,
something. Yeah,
I think it's schnookenpoepen.
Yeah.
It's always about reframing, and in the book they describe it as, you're looking at a picture and you think it's negative because the man looks angry, the woman looks helpless, the dog is barking, and then a little art historian comes over and says, "But look, the sun is shining. He's angry because he's being bitten by the dog. She's helpful, not helpless." And there are kids laughing in the background. And all of a sudden the picture becomes different to you. And with practice, you become your own art historian, and you are able to whisper things into your own ear about how your life is better. And I think that's like the key to everything.
Are you saying to me, and I hardly believe it's true, but are you saying to me that gratitude is the essential component of a spiritually healthy life?
Yeah, and not even spiritually, just
healthy.
Joy. Yeah, just finding where the joy is. Because I'll tell you this, humans are not the biggest disease on the planet. I mean, joy is the greatest infection, and it can spread like wildfire
This is it.
if you light it up.
Oh.
And that is the truth, guys.
That's your candle for you. Light
Yes,
it up.
that's my scented candle business.
Yeah.
Light it up, it's called. And what the smells are whatever you smell.
Maybe
so
you
it might not be ham. It might be Mama's kitchen.
Right, or maybe you do it based on the emotion of the person. So you have one that's joy, but you also have one that's sadness.
Is sadness okay?
Well, yeah, because I don't believe in keeping anything down.
Right.
I mean, if we're talking about if you're doing your candle line based on my philosophy on life.
Sure, Kristen Candle.
Yeah. You can do sadness.
No, sadness is appropriate.
do-
I think it is appropriate to feel. I said something earlier I want to qualify. When you said, "Are you happy?" and I said no, and I actually am, but I'm not. I'm not fulfilled by anything I do in show business.
Yeah.
Except maybe sometimes during stand-up or writing.
But that's, I mean, if I can continue diagnosing you like a know-it-all that I'm not, because you are focusing on an external self-esteem.
Right.
And if you focus, you're very practiced with like the complaining about work, and if you practice that all the time.
Yeah.
If you focus on your internal self-esteem, if you only get your self-esteem from esteemable acts,
right,
you literally will realize you're happier than you know.
Well, I do commit esteemable acts. I do stuff. I have philanthropic areas of my life.
So you're happy, you're just not talking about it.
You know what it is?
Why?
Yeah, I have this thing. It's Scottish Protestants. If I admit to being happy, God will get me and take it away.
No.
He
doesn't do that. She doesn't do that.
She does. You know what? That helps. If it was a she, I'd be like, yeah, all right, I can believe that.
Yeah.
That's it. But there's an interesting thing. It is kind of true. I've noticed a lot of Jewish people do this too. You'll say, "How's business?" And they'll go, I mean, it's like you don't want to kind of fly above the radar and get picked off by an angry universe.
But I can be the best example because I'm not. Your thoughts become your words and your words become your life,
Right.
So I constantly say how happy I am.
And that makes you happy.
Yeah.
What about you, Joe? You happy?
Yeah, I'd say I'm pretty happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like a relative.
You are happy, actually. You're a happy
my
man.
status quo's pretty happy. Yeah.
Yeah, Joe's got his beard and he's in a band and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, got a pretty good life.
He's cute as a button. It's
Oh,
all
yeah.
just
Thank you.
practice.
Yeah.
But I think it is different. You know, you're saying it would be different if it's a man or a woman if you refer to it as God. Do you want? I mean, I don't love getting into any of these debates because I don't ever want to shut anyone's opinion down. But just because it's something really interesting that I heard, I was at South by Southwest this past weekend doing 2 panels there about this granola bar company that I have. But Jill Soloway, who created Transparent, spoke, and she did this like test to the audience. She said, let's have all the men stand up. And it was like half the room. And then she started showing pictures and she says, so this is you when you were little. And when you were born, everyone told you how beautiful you were and how handsome you were and you were so adorable and you were so handsome. And then you grew up and then someone said, well, don't do anything bad because God, she's watching you. And then you looked at every CEO and the president and everyone with power in your life and they were all females. And she basically set this scene of like what it would be like to feel like a female but not even realize it.
Right.
And it was like the people in the audience were going crazy.
I think that's great. I think that the truth is the more I think about it is that energies have masculine and feminine qualities, but I don't think it's necessarily related to the genetic makeup of the person that has that energy. There are, I mean, one of the most draconian and difficult political leaders in the United Kingdom was a woman, you know, and and her energy was profoundly masculine.
Yeah.
And there are, you know, maybe the energy, it felt like it was combative and communicative, and there are politicians. I'm trying to pick non-American politicians to stay away from this.
Yeah.
But there are politicians who I would think of Justin Trudeau of Canada, for example.
Yeah.
I think it has a feminine energy. Sounds like I'm insulting him, but I'm not.
Oh, no. I would agree with that.
You know, he has. It feels like when you and Megan sit down and go, tell me about you, tell me about you, tell me about you, tell me about you. That's kind of slightly.
There's more like an openness.
Right. Well, it's just a different kind of starting point.
Yeah.
Like when Joe and I sit down, we just fight. We just fight right away.
Straight to
We're in competition right away. I'm not saying that women don't have competition. Of course they do. But it feels like it's more.
No, but that's a great point. But also, like, even just we're talking about like why Earth is in a bad mood. Like, this is perfect example. I said something that I was inspired by this past weekend. You provided a counterpoint that was just as valid and has now gone like, oh yeah, wow, that makes me change my opinion a little bit. I still think the example was cool, but
it was very cool.
This is how people should be communicating.
Everyone should go to the UCB for a couple of weeks and learn how to go yes and.
Yeah.
So everybody goes to an improv class and you say every politician has to go to an improv class and you're not allowed to say no. You have to go yes, and if we do that, then we can do this. That might help. Also, everyone that drives a car should drive a motorcycle for a month.
Ooh. I tried to drive a motorcycle. I got my motorcycle license to impress Dax. I am not qualified.
Yeah.
I got the license, but I would never, ever, ever ride again.
Yeah.
And to your point, barely qualified to drive a car.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I kiss bumpers left and right. I'm smooching the shit out of the cars.
Well, you know what? In LA, that's okay. I rode a bike for a long time, had a bike accident, can't enjoy riding anymore.
Really?
Yeah, it freaks me out now. I don't like it.
Yeah, the risk is too high.
It's also, I had nothing to lose when I rode them before. I was like drunk. So I once got into a motorcycle accident in New York City. I came off the bike. I was drunk. And the cops were there, and they came over at me, and they said, license and registration. And I gave the guy, I had a British driver's license at the time. This is a long time ago. And their license, like, you opened it up, and it was, by Her Majesty the Queen. And there was no photograph on it. It was just like a picture of Hogwarts and a royal seal on wax and all that. And he looked at it, and he said, the fuck is this? I said, it's my driver's license. I'm from the UK. And he folded it up, and he put it in my inside pocket, and he said, get the fuck out of here. I said, what? He said, I don't even know where to start with the paperwork on this shit. Just get the fuck out of here. And he went away.
That's amazing.
Yeah, but nowadays you can't do that because everyone's got these. But that was back in the days when Hogwarts were delivered. But motorcycle, what it meant was The accident then didn't bother me.
Yeah.
I didn't have anything going on except the bike. But now, I kind of I don't want the kids to be dealing with me when I'm getting wheeled around the house, if I can avoid it,
Yeah.
Until
that's
later,
smart. That's smart. You reduce your risk.
A little
as
bit.
you grow older. Yeah, we get smarter as we grow older.
I hope so. Well, also the accident itself, I kind of, when I'm on the bike, I kind of...
Like a PTSD thing.
Yeah, weirdly, yeah. I just keep feeling that. I didn't get hurt, but I mean, 3 cracked ribs and a broken collarbone. In bike terms, that's not
enough. But that's...
It was significant, but it's not...
I have felt the same way about skiing. I was on the ski team in high school. I used to love skiing. And then right before I had kids, I don't know if it was I became an adult or I had maternal instincts or whatever, but I got to the top of the mountain. And I could do like a double black diamond. I got to the top of the mountain and I just went, this is fucking insane. What are we doing? What are we doing right now? And I got down it and I've never skied again. I don't enjoy it.
I once went on Shark Week. I hosted Shark Week for the Discovery Channel, right?
Yeah.
So I go diving with the sharks, no cage, and all these sharks are bumping around.
What kind of sharks?
Caribbean reef sharks.
Uh-huh.
There was a hammerhead down there.
Oof.
There was a bull shark apparently in the neighborhood, and there was a tiger around as well. They were significant sea creatures, right? They were dangerous, and I was not a scratch, right? Not a scratch. Then I go to Vermont with my oldest boy, who at the time was about 7, and we go to a ski slope. It was the summertime, so they put these plastic ski runs down them. The Vermont slide, I can't remember what it's called, but they put these slides on the ski slopes.
Uh-huh.
The park opens at 9 o'clock in the morning. At 9:05, I was in the emergency room at the park, having come off one of the slides.
The slide like a luge.
Yeah, it's like a little luge thing. That's right, in a plastic thing. I came off it. It was 9:05. I was the 3rd person in line at the emergency room, and I get a scar on my arm, which is, you can just see under that tattoo. But that scar is the shape of a shark. Isn't that weird?
Huh.
Yeah. So that's the shark bite I was meant to get, I didn't get.
But now you can pretend that it is.
Yeah, well, that's what I tell the kids.
Is that a raven?
It is.
Smartest birds, yeah?
Yeah,
Crows.
they're
Ravens
kind of
too.
the same thing.
Is that because Game of Thrones or?
No, I like that show, but I would never get a tattoo.
He's got Jon Snow on his back.
Yeah, winter is coming written on
Hodor
my
on his
pee-pee.
belly.
It just says winter, but then, if things don't work out, winter is coming. Well, no, it's a big
It's
old...
beautiful.
Do you know why?
No.
Well, I'll tell you. On my left arm, I have my mother's family crest, my wife and I's wedding day in a Celtic knot, and a raven. On my right arm, I have my father's family crest, I have the names of my boys, and I have the first symbol of the United States put together, written by Benjamin Franklin in the Pennsylvania Gazette in 1754, the join or die symbol. My right arm is male energy and science. My left arm is female energy and magic. And what I'm going to get put on here on the right arm to match the raven is a compass rose. Isn't that cool?
Ooh, I like that. So well thought out.
Well, I have a lot of free time.
Yeah, but it's nice to have well thought out tattoos.
Well, I go to tattoos in a different... A lot of people go, oh, can you do a spider? But I'm not like that. For me, the tattoo's what's left after the thought process you went through to get the tattoo.
You should... That's how it should be, because there's so many that just end up...
You don't have any,
I
see.
don't know.
Megan doesn't either. She never will, I don't think.
I've considered it before.
Yeah?
But... Dax doesn't think girls should have tattoos. That's the one
I kind of feel the same
sexist
way.
thing. And
Yeah.
I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. So you can get tattoos, but I can't get tattoos?
Yeah, he doesn't really mean it. He just does, aesthetically, it's not what he's looking.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
and I feel the same way.
And
Of
that's
course,
fine.
you can get tattoos.
Yeah.
But
But I always wanted to maybe get. I've considered getting a compass because I just like the idea of that.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you going? And I also I really love Marc Chagall, the painter. And so I always in his paintings he usually has these little angels hidden, but they're very two-dimensional. Like their hands are very flat.
Oh, I'm very familiar with Chagall.
Yeah,
Love
and I
Chagall.
always wanted to get like a little hidden Chagall angel somewhere
Or the
inside
little,
of my mouth or something.
Yeah, that's a very painful place to start getting your tattoos. We are going to let you go. It's St. Patrick's Day, and you have to get out and get drunk,
Yeah.
get liquored up.
Continue to get drunk.
It's a joy to see you. Will you please tell Dax maybe, you can come in and plug the movie if you wanted to?
Yeah.
That,
I'll bring him in. We are literally 10 houses away.
Don't give the address away.
No.
But yeah,
we're very close.
Yeah, we're going to New York on Monday, and we'll be there for 2 weeks. When does the movie come out?
March 24th. And
That's
we will
right.
be in. Oh, you'll be there for 2 weeks. Well, you'll be there during our premiere, but we're in New York from the 21st through the 25th.
Is that where you're having the premiere?
No, we're having the premiere here on the 20th.
Yeah, you'd have to have it in L.A.
Yeah, and then we go to New York for
You go
5
in press
days.
in New York then?
Uh-huh.
Well, Joe, can you get in touch with Dax's folks?
for sure.
Or maybe you
Yeah.
could just ask them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know him. I know
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
you
If
can
you're
talk to
talking
him.
to
Yeah,
him,
yeah, yeah.
you can come in and
I hope I'm going to see him tonight.
well, show business.
Yeah. You never know.
I think
Tonight's
you
gonna
do.
be the night he doesn't come home.
No, I don't think he's that dumb.
No. He's
You
a
are-
smart fella.
You are a very, very lovely woman. I adore you.
I adore you. Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for coming in. I will see you next time.
Okay.
All right. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Drink responsibly.
The Craig Ferguson Show. Don't go anywhere. The really good stuff is coming up right after the break.
The rocky road to Dublin, 1, 2, 3 for
Right, the day I ride the potatoes in the vile of
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the St. Patrick's Day special. Kristen Bell was here. She's gone now, though.
Yeah.
She had a parade to go to.
Oh, yeah. Well, she loves it. She loves all the parades and the
She
St. Patrick
knows she's
Days.
a good. I've known Kristen for a long time. I've seen her develop from a young ingenue
Sure.
to a not mature, but a grown-up proper actress.
She was
with
giving
kids.
us like life advice like it was no problem.
Yeah, no, like she really knows stuff.
Yeah, she like fixed us.
Well, it's worn off though. That's the thing about life advice. Is that I hear it
Uh-huh.
and I go, yeah, that's absolutely right. And then it kind of wears off.
And then you're back to where we were before.
Well, you know what? I have to be honest. I don't think I was in that much trouble before. I've been in a lot worse trouble than I'm in now.
Sure. And I should have written down some of the things she said. I feel like
Well,
that
we
would
could
have helped.
you could get it on the Sirius app.
That's a great point, Craig. I can listen on
It's like
demand.
you can listen on demand on the Sirius app.
Yeah, but once you've lived it, do we really want to relive by listening to these again?
Do you ever listen to this show backwards?
Only
Backwards. I say
Oh,
backwards.
where it's like says Paul is dead or something crazy.
Satan is your master or something.
Only when when the show replays here, and if I'm in the car, I will tune in to see what it sounds like.
But it doesn't replay until about midnight.
No, 9 West Coast. Midnight East
Oh,
Coast.
are you sometimes out that late?
Yeah, I know. That is pretty late for me, but
9
occasionally
o'clock at
I'll-
night,
I'll
that's
be out
late.
there.
Are you
Yeah.
going out tonight for St. Patrick's Day?
Yes.
Where are you going?
Oh man, Patty's Bar.
You lying sack of dude.
Oh, I know. It's not a thing. I wouldn't do. I've never done it, and it's not really a thing I'd be into.
I have to say, for me, even when I was drinking, there were 2 days of the year that I didn't really drink. When I was a drinking alcoholic.
Okay.
One was St. Patrick's Day, and the other was New Year's Eve.
Really?
Yeah, I don't
That's because you're a rebel. So you're like,
Well,
these
it's-
days they're drinking. I'm not. I'm out.
I think what it is that we're just I like when I'm drinking, it's drinking. I'm drinking. I'm not like
Sure.
doing other stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I'm ruining my life. I'm getting in there, really getting it done.
Yes.
I don't like to, go from one place to the next. I'm like, what the hell is this? Oh, we're all leaving this bar and we're going over to the other bar.
Bar crawling is what they call it.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Or bar hopping.
There's a pub crawl.
Sure.
They call it in Edinburgh, on Rose Street in Edinburgh.
Okay.
I can't remember how many pubs. We'll go there this year. We're going there for the Edinburgh Festival with this show.
Okay. Is
But
this
we're
by
not-
the Royal Mile? That's the only landmark
Yeah,
I know.
it's not far from the Royal Mile.
Okay.
It's the other side of Princess Street Gardens. Look, that's not important.
Sure.
What I'm saying is Rose Street in Edinburgh
Uh-huh.
has a lot of pubs. And when we go to the Edinburgh Festival this year, although we haven't announced that,
No, it's not. We are officially going, but we have not officially announced it.
we haven't announced it at all. It's a secret.
Yeah.
Let me just walk away from you.
Oh, sure.
This is just a secret between you and me, okay? But we are going to the Edinburgh Festival. And if you want to come, meet us in Rose Street. We'll be there about 11 o'clock. Okay, so I'm sorry, I've got something in my mouth. What is it?
It
Can you have a look?
Well, it appears to be some sort of cough drop or
No,
lozenge.
it's a potato
Oh,
for St. Patrick's
that's
Day.
why your mouth's green. That doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, no, I've taken it out now.
Okay.
But Rose Street in Edinburgh, there's a lot of pubs in Rose Street. And
All right.
What people like to do is have a drink in every one and see if they can do it.
Every bar you have one drink,
You have
and
one
there's so
drink,
many bars you're not going to make it.
You're not going to make it. People have done it, but I think it's a sign. If you can have a drink in every bar in Rose Street,
it's a bad sign.
it's time to go to some kind of professional help.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, good to know. I
Well,
won't go down
in
that
fact,
path.
that's a good test to find out if you're an alcoholic. If you can still stand at the end of a Rose Street pub crawl,
Not a good sign.
you're an alcoholic.
Or you're maybe so large that the alcohol doesn't affect you. Is that a thing? I feel like that's a thing, right?
What?
Like,
Really?
Large people don't get affected as much by alcohol.
Wait, are you saying if I was fatter, I could have kept drinking?
No, I don't think that's connected at all. I'm just saying, like, you hear, like, oh, the guy's 6'5", 300 pounds. Like, he can have more drink than a smaller
Well,
guy.
I think the body weight plays a part, but
Okay.
I don't know. It doesn't seem. I don't think it's a healthy connection to make.
Yeah.
If you're like, well, I'm 300 pounds, I'm dangerously overweight, so I can drink whatever I
That's
want.
true.
That would be bad.
You're multiplying your problems.
Like
at
no
that point.
doctor is going to say to you, well, on the upside of your morbid obesity is that you can get liquored up all night and it'll have very little effect.
Yeah.
That's how doctors talk.
Yeah. Well, who's your doctor?
Dr. Grant.
Dr. Grant. That's how he talks.
No, he doesn't talk like that. My doctor is actually amazing.
Really? How do you see? I always worry because, like, you never know, right?
Oh no, you know with Dr. Grant.
Oh, maybe I need a Dr. Grant. in my
Dr.
life.
Grant, he's a man in his, I guess he must be in late 60s, early 70s. He was a combat medic in Vietnam.
Oh, wow. So he's seen some shit.
Yeah, and now he's a doctor in, a far more civilized environment.
Wow. But do you make him, like, relive some of that stuff?
Not at all. No. You don't do that.
You
That's
don't-
not right. You don't go to a veteran and say any scary stories about the war. That's not how you
No,
do
that's
it, Joe.
true. Yeah. You respect them.
Do you know what? You thank them for their service and then you move on. If it comes up at all.
Yeah. They're just people, too, who have done heroic things.
What the hell?
I have no idea.
Okay, well, yes, it's true.
Yeah.
Many of them have. Yes, of course, you give thanks and respect to military veterans.
Yes.
However, that's not what we're talking about. You know what we should do, actually?
What's that?
We should take this show on a USO tour.
That would be phenomenal.
That would be
Yeah.
good. Because I haven't done a USO tour in a while.
And I've never done one, assuming I'm invited for this.
Well, I think it would be part of it. We would take the show and we would go to USO.
Sure.
Well, go to military bases wherever the USO sends you. You go there, you do the show, and you invite on, military personnel who are away from home, and they can talk to the people back home via the miracle of radio.
Oh, that's really cool. I think that's
Because
a
there's
really
no
good
such
idea.
thing as phones.
No. Well, there's probably a line to get the phones because everyone wants to make a phone call.
I don't know, actually. It depends on where you are. For example, if you're stationed in Hawaii, I think it's fairly easy to get, to make a phone call
Get a
home.
phone- probably
Particularly if your family live in Hawaii.
I was going to say, you probably just get them to come over and
Yeah,
live on the island.
That's true, actually. He's like, where's your next post in Hawaii? Well, we'd better come and see you,
Yeah.
son. Yeah.
Well, are you implying that our USO tour should start in Hawaii?
I'm saying Hawaii, Japan, Okinawa, that
Oh,
kind
wow. That sounds nice.
Yeah, that sounds like a nice, easy one. You know what we're going to get?
What's that?
Kosovo,
right.
and what's the other one? Afghanistan,
Sure.
and whatever one we're there.
Yeah. Well, and we're fine with it.
Sure.
Yeah.
You go where you go. Anyway, what we should do is talk to the USO. But this is probably something that we shouldn't do on the air.
No. I think we're technically having a meeting on the air right now.
That is true. I forget
Yeah.
that we're on the air, but we are on the air. It's St. Patrick's Day.
Sure.
If we're not taking any calls today. Why is that?
No, it's just it's just too much today.
Yeah, what you're saying is they're liquored up at the phone lines. And,
Yeah, that you don't want people drunk dialing you.
it is a worry.
Mm-hmm.
It is a worry that people will call in horrendously drunk and yell at us. And if I want that kind of thing, frankly, I'll phone my family in Scotland. So it is what it is. So no plans really for St. Patrick's Day.
How about you guys?
Yeah, I think what we usually do is we get together and dress the kids up as leprechauns and take them door to door.
That's fun. Oh, but so you kind of combine it with Halloween a little
Oh,
bit?
yeah, that's Halloween. I knew there was something. Do you do Halloween?
No, I haven't done it. In my parents' neighborhood, I used to go just because handing out candy to the kids is adorable.
It's also kind of suspicious.
Oh, no, like with my parents.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
So, like, you as a single man don't walk around the neighborhood just giving out
handing
candy.
No, I'm at a house where people trick or treat, and then you take shifts handing out candy. That's really fun. But no, I don't do a lot of it.
Do you know what I've heard, by the way?
What?
Just to remind the people who are a lot of people listen to this show for sports advice.
Yes.
Because every Friday sports is with Phil from Philly.
Phil from Philly.
So you know what I just heard from
What?
Tomas?
What?
Phil from Philly has left the office early because he's got he's got a Paddy's Day thing on.
Oh my!
But he didn't
God.
even tell us. He just
No, he just went out. He's
Yeah.
probably at Patty's bar right now, hanging.
Yeah, he'll be at some kind of shamrock bar somewhere in. There's an Irish bar in every town I've ever been to on earth.
Yeah. So
Wait a minute, Pristina in Kosovo. I don't know if there's an Irish bar there, but there might be.
yeah, I feel like that's a thing, and you feel at home there if you're Irish or from Boston or.
Well,
something.
just from anywhere. I mean, but I think that there's an Irish bar called Murphy's on 51st Avenue and 52nd Street in Manhattan.
Yeah.
I worked in that bar.
Really?
Illegally in the 1980s, yeah.
Wow. You know,
Yeah.
and you're admitting to it now, not afraid that people are going to come.
I don't know if there's a statute of limitations on that. Probably we should find that out. Maybe we should let's have a meeting where
Sure.
we discuss our plans and
Yeah.
try and find out if there's a statute of limitations on that. Because I'm an American citizen now.
Yeah, so now it's fine. And maybe you go on that USO tour and now they're willing to forgive and forget kind of thing.
Well, I'm happy to do it anyway. I've gone on USO tours.
I know, I'm pretty jealous. It sounds like a very rewarding experience.
You know what? It is. It's a reward. I actually met, who's like the chief of the USO, sort of their figurehead guy, Wayne Newton.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, any related to, what's the singer?
Fig Newton?
No, that's the cookie.
Yeah.
The singer, the Vegas singer?
That's Wayne Newton.
It is Wayne Newton?
Yeah, what do you think I was talking about?
Wait, you mean that Wayne Newton? I thought you were doing a joke where it's like the guy's name is also Wayne Newton.
No, the actual Wayne Newton.
I pictured a military general.
Do you know the Kristen Bell who was on our show today?
Yeah.
That was the real Kristen Bell.
kidding me.
No, it wasn't just someone with the name Kristen Bell.
Wow.
It was really Kristen Bell.
I thought she was a therapist that you had brought in.
She was very therapeutic today. She
Yes.
was doing a lot of therapy stuff.
Yeah, but so that's real Kristen Bell.
Yeah.
Oh, so Wayne Newton, you mean the Wayne Newton. I don't know
Wayne
why.
Newton has a house in Vegas.
Okay.
When I went to his house in Vegas, he had penguins at his house.
No, wait.
Yeah,
What?
and they weren't visiting. They were like his tame penguins that he had, I guess, captured.
Does he have a cold room for them to live in? Don't they
No,
like
no,
the cold?
I think penguins are actually cool with hot desert temperatures.
Wow.
Or maybe they died. I don't know.
Oh, like
It was
hamsters.
before I was a vegan.
Maybe those are his hamsters. Because you had hamsters behind the fridge.
That's true. I think if you get rich enough,
You turn your hamsters into penguins?
you say, enough with the hamsters, I'm moving on up.
Wow, that's a nice, that's a really cool thing. I've always wanted to be close to a penguin, but never, you're always at the zoo.
When we go to Edinburgh,
Yeah,
that we're not announcing,
sure.
at Edinburgh Zoo, every day, I think it's 1 o'clock or 11 o'clock, it's the same time every day,
Yeah?
they have a March of the Penguins. We used to go and see it when I was a kid. And the
That's not the movie, too?
Yeah, but the movie was a rip-off of an actual thing that actually happens in Scotland every day.
Okay.
And the penguins go from one part of the zoo to another part of the zoo in this little kind of adorable parade, and you can go up close to them, and they can give you horrible diseases.
Well, until the diseases, it sound great.
No, it's a real thing. The penguin, I don't know if it's penguin parade or,
And how do they know where to go?
They live there.
Oh, so no one's asking them to do it. It's just their time to move from one part of the zoo to the other.
I guess I think there's food involved. I think there's
A little training.
there's some fish bribe action going on, and the penguins move across the zoo, and you'll be able to go up and touch them and feel them and be part of they accept them. They will accept you as one of their own.
Well,
If you were a baby, or if you had a baby and you couldn't raise that child, they would probably raise the baby as a penguin.
Really?
And then that would be Danny DeVito in that second Batman movie, The Penguin, when he played the Penguin.
Oh, that's right. That's
I
what
love Danny
happened.
DeVito, but that's a horrible movie.
Yeah, people don't like that Batman. I don't really remember it.
It's not
when I was
good.
young.
It's not good. It's not a good movie.
It's not like the Dark Knight ones.
I haven't seen any of those.
Oh, really? I really liked them.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're really good.
Did I see the last Batman I saw was Christian Bale, I think.
Yeah, no, he's the Dark Knight.
Is he still Batman?
Oh, I think, is it Ben Affleck Batman now?
I thought it might be Wayne Newton.
Wayne Newton, the singer, not a different guy named Wayne Newton.
Yeah, Wayne Newton. It's Wayne Newton as Batman and Larry King as the Joker.
Oh, that I can see. That would
Actually,
be pretty
Larry
cool.
King is the Joker I could live with.
Yeah, that would be a good casting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, good times. I tell you, when it gets to Friday,
Sure.
this time of the week on Friday, and it's St. Patrick's Day, I start to get a little wistful.
Yeah?
Yeah, get a little wistful. I'm like, it's been a long, long week.
Yeah, it sure has, and we got some traveling to do.
Yeah, we got to go to New York this
Over the
weekend.
weekend.
The weather's cleared up, though, hasn't it?
Yeah, it seems to be cleared at the moment.
They had that big blizzard during the week.
I remember Tuesday was really tough.
Over 10 feet of snow.
10 feet.
10 feet of snow.
That's
just in Central Park. They had to burrow through it. Penguins were being released from the zoo in order to burrow through
I
it.
wonder if they have penguins at the Central Park Zoo?
Yeah, I'm sure they do. I don't know. We have to check. Don't you have a Google
Yeah.
machine there? Google it. See if they got penguins there. I think that'd be fine.
All right.
I feel like we should have sports. It's Friday. We have sports
We
on
could
Friday.
always get Tomas to
Tomas
come.
could come in and we
Yeah.
could talk about sports in Europe.
Yes.
All right. Tomas, I don't know if you're outside there. Come on in, Tomas, and let's have some sports action. Also,
Yeah.
I want to talk to Tomas about how much the ladies love him.
Yeah, and he gets all kind of like.
I don't think he does. I think he likes it.
You do?
Yeah.
I always get the impression he's a little embarrassed by it, but he does like it. But it's like he's kind of humble about it, which is so nice.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, you know what? I think Tomas is going out to get lunch.
Oh, really? I'm looking up what's at the zoo.
Yeah.
And
do they have penguins there?
I'm seeing the snow leopard, a sea lion pool, grizzly bear, polo. I don't know
Google penguins New York. That's what you should Google. Penguins.
where you see the penguins.
Yeah. Where do you see the penguins in New York? And then it might be.
Oh yes, we got some.
Oh yeah, where are they?
Chinstrap penguin.
Chinstrap penguins
at the polar circle, which is a part of the. Oh yeah, I don't know if these are these normal penguins. Is that like a regular penguin?
Yeah, that looks like your emperor penguin to me. That's is that a chinstrap penguin?
Yeah, that's one of them.
That's one of my favorite types. Although I've never heard of them until now.
I don't know if that's a walk around or.
Do you think it's fair to keep animals in zoos, Joe?
I actually struggle with that a little bit. It seems to not be a nice thing, right?
Did you see Blackfish?
Yes.
That was a very powerful documentary.
Yeah, that makes you think.
Yeah, well, it's like you shouldn't. Like, makes you think. Hey, don't take a beautiful creature from the ocean and put it in a fucking bathtub.
Yes.
And then be mean to it.
Yeah, and then the Marianne Cotillard did that movie where she works in like a SeaWorld in France, and then the killer whale does something and she loses her legs. Have you seen that?
No.
Yeah.
What, is this a French movie?
Yeah.
I don't watch the French movies.
Oh, really?
If I want to read, I'll read a book.
But that's true. But it's Marianne Cotillard, and she's an excellent actress.
Yeah, but it's no legs, Marianne Cotillard. At what point do you say...
Oh, there's a fascinating question.
Oh,
at
right.
what point it's like a ship, right?
Right.
As you start taking pieces away, at what point is it no longer that ship? But it's
Well, no, I think Marianne Cotillard without her legs is still Marianne Cotillard, but what I'm saying is...
she's not...
No, look, she's still who she is. She's still... Look, everyone who... Legs, no legs, you are who you are. That's not a thing. All I'm saying is, sometimes I watch Marianne Cotillard movies just for the legs.
Oh, yeah, she's got
So
great
maybe
legs.
if the legs are taken off during that movie, if the legs were appearing in a separate feature, I could go and see that.
You would just see the legs?
Yeah.
And this is not... I don't want to be rude or anything, because she's excellent. It's a great movie. She's excellent in it. even though she has no legs, there's some nudity and some romance scenes.
What are
I know.
you saying?
I'm just saying, like it's a sexy movie as well, even though she doesn't
Right.
have
So
legs.
because that's a thing. A lot of people are into that, like amputee.
Oh, like Lieutenant Dan and Forrest Gump.
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of thing.
and it happens.
Sure.
People get into accidents, people get injured in combat. It happens.
Sure.
So, but like some people really are sexually attracted to feet.
Yes.
Some people are sexually attracted to the lack of feet, I suppose.
That's so beautiful, though, when you think about it.
It kind of is when you think about it. At first, I was going to go down the judgmental, sniggery kind of like ha-ha route.
Yeah.
But then if you do think about it, it's kind of great.
It is. It's really nice. And it shows that Kristen Bell has rubbed off on you. See, you were going to go that way, but you went this way.
See, when you said Kristen Bell rubbed off on you?
Yeah.
That's when I went juvenile and dirty again.
Oh, no. We were doing so well.
Well, it's kind of our job also. I mean, people are nobody's listening to this show. People listen to this show for two reasons.
Yeah.
Sports with Phil from Philly.
Yeah, which you're not getting to.
You're not getting today because Phil buggered off somewhere. And I think this is really kind of a slack operation.
Yeah.
When one of the on-air talent,
bigger gig, he's probably on
he's
something else.
Nah, I gotta go. That my wife wants me to pick the kids up.
I just Googled sports.
Okay, that's a good idea. But can't anyone do that? Why do they need us to? Maybe they need our analysis of the situation.
Yeah, well, the problem is I just Googled it and I don't understand any of the things it's saying. Gander Mountain, latest sports retailer to fail.
Oh, stop it. I can't even listen. That makes me so angry.
Is it? Oh, that's good. That's like your very...
No, I can't do it. I do. No, you don't watch any sports at all?
I will watch football with my dad during football season because it's kind of a fun father-son bonding thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll occasionally watch some tennis, but not so much.
See, you and I are very different about tennis. I don't care for tennis. Let me just walk away for a minute.
Okay.
I don't care for tennis. I like Joe. He's a nice guy. But he's got a few flaws. He's very hairy. He smells a bit like... It's weird, but he smells a bit like bacon. Which is weird because...
Oh, I don't need bacon. Not that I can hear you. I just don't need bacon.
How can you hear me?
I can't.
All right.
I just was saying.
But you're Jewish.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
So
even before I was doing that, the pig products were not a big thing in the Bolter household.
You're right. Okay. Anyway, so what was I? Why did I step away? I'm back talking to you, George. Do you remember why I stepped away?
Something about sport. Oh, tennis, not like
all right,
tennis. Yeah.
All right. So excuse me, Joe. I just have to talk to.
Enjoy yourself.
All right. So here's the thing. Joe likes tennis, but I don't like tennis, and I know that some of you like tennis, but I don't like tennis. Tennis is just looks to me like a couple of people going, you take the ball. No, you take the ball. Now, I know that makes some of you angry, but I want you to take a deep breath, put your hand on the unit, and relax. Relax. Hey, I should do my
really
own.
Nice.
I should do my calming app.
Oh yeah, you do. When you go calm, it's very calm.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, I'll do it again.
Okay.
Oh no, some people are driving. Don't forget,
You don't want to put them to sleep.
90% of the audience of this show are truckers.
That's true.
And I don't want the truckers getting too calm that they fall asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, that would.
Americans' goods and services have got to get through.
That's right.
Yeah.
We have some tweets about St. Patty's Day if we want to.
Yeah, let's look at them. Come on, because that's safer way of doing it than the phones. Do leprechauns have a high tolerance for alcohol? Asks at Smutty Baker. Well, I don't know. They're fictional, so I would imagine yes.
And where do they come from? Do you know the story there?
Leprechauns?
Yeah.
I think it's to do with delirium tremens, which are hallucinations that are brought on through active alcoholism and withdrawing from it. It's a kind of a brain aberration.
Oh, and you see little people in green costumes.
You see a lot of different things. A lot of people see elephants. A lot of people see birds.
Really?
Rats is one that I've heard.
Oh.
Yeah, it's all the fun of chronic alcoholism. Anyway, so leprechauns, I think probably that. Do the Scottish have an equivalent to St. Patrick's Day? Asks at Cheese Knees.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
And then says, or are they pretty much drunk every day? Now, see, this is just the kind of nonsense that I want to put an end to.
Yes, please.
The Scottish people, of course, get drunk, but so do American people. There's also the Scottish Enlightenment. There's also all the wondrous things that Scotland has given the world. Television.
Yep.
Telephone. telekinesis,
yes.
telepathy, and telesavalis, who was originally from Scotland.
There you go.
Very original. Like, then his family went to Greece, I think.
Okay.
Anyway, do you know who Telesavalis is?
No.
Kojak. You know who Kojak is?
Yeah, I am aware.
The bald detective of the 1970s on
Yeah.
TV. That was Telesavalis.
Oh, nice.
There is. Let's see. We're looking at the Tweety. People are asking questions about St. Patrick's Day, and they are asking, if you pinch somebody for not wearing green, asks at Jack's Books, is that sexual harassment? It is assault, I think.
Yeah, it used to be when kids would do it in school growing up. That was like a big fear because it's if you wear orange, you get pinched, or just not wearing green, you get pinched.
Well,
or
if you
both.
don't wear green, this is an American thing.
Really? It's
Oh
not-
yeah. Orange, the orange and the green,
Yeah.
is far more serious than pinching in Scotland and Ireland.
Oh, that's right. I remember when we were there.
William of Orange, the Protestant king, fighting against King James's men at the Battle of the Boyne in 1690.
Okay.
Pretty much comes from round about then. Or you could say Henry VIII with his treatment of the Irish, Oliver Cromwell. It's a bad look.
Wow.
It goes back to the birth of the Reformation of the churches, really.
Wow. So it's pretty serious.
It's very serious.
It's not a bunch of little
it's not a bunch
kids
of
pinching
like
each other.
at the Battle of the Boyne.
Yeah.
You know, William of Orange's men didn't run up to King James's men and pinch them and go, "There you are." No, it was serious stuff.
Or do you think that maybe war would have been a little bit easier to tolerate if it was just a bunch of pinching?
I would like to say that wars would be better if it was just people pinching each other. I think they eventually would get bored with it and figure it out.
And then pinching, then tickle fight, and then call it a night.
Pinching, tickle fight, see where it goes.
Oh, nice.
Because tickle fight, like I've always said this about Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
I'm not gay,
Sure.
right?
I can verify.
But I'd get into a tickle fight with Brad Pitt to see where, and if it went somewhere.
I bet he's ticklish.
Yeah, if it's just two guys tickling each other, okay, I'm okay with it. But
We were talking about sex tapes earlier. Not that it would have to lead to sex. I think just the video of you guys tickling each other could go across the internet.
that would go viral
pretty quickly.
That would be one of the virals.
Yeah, that would be.
That would be one of the virals.
Yeah, it definitely would be a virals.
That they're always talking about. All right, so let's more questions on the Tweety. If you have any questions about Tweety, tweet us at 1-800-Mattress. Is that right?
Yeah, close at the Ferg Show.
At the Ferg Show. I'm curious. How do the Scottish celebrate an Irish custom? I'm both Irish and Scottish. Oh,
that's the big question I think everyone wants.
Well, it's kind of like you're also a human being. So, Irish, Scottish, it's all kind of mixed up together. Sure. It's not separate like that. I mean, there are Irish customs. It used to be all one country.
Oh, yeah. Way back.
Dalriada, it was called. There was Dalriada. The northern part of Ireland and the southwestern part of Scotland was one country called Dalriada.
Yeah, not a catchy name. I see why they went.
No, I think Dalriada sounds good.
It sounds a little bit like a vowel problem.
Dalriada.
Oh, well, when you sing it, it sounds good.
Yeah, Dalriada.
Oh, that's beautiful.
My toddling town, badoodle-doo, Dalriada.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
It's the place where you gotta go to have your vacation, Dalriada.
Yeah.
I think
it's like Wadaliacha.
Yeah, it's kind of like saying, how do American people and Canadian people celebrate Thanksgiving? Kind of the same way.
Yeah, like a month apart, I guess. Yeah, it's the only difference.
Kind of the same way.
Yeah, it's just harvest and a big meal and
that's what it is.
Be with your family.
Right. This is from Jennifer Jameson. Isn't that a lady who does the
adult films? Maybe film? Not this one, but maybe so. Who's the judge?
Her at Urpbing, URPB, upright. That could be short for Upright Bang. It might be her.
Oh, wow.
Anyway.
Yeah, actually that could. And I would say that would make what her comment is a little bit more interesting.
Yeah, because she says, Craig, I have to tell you, you bring the greatest joy to my day. Well, if you're working in adult movies, I can imagine this show might be more fun than that.
Yeah.
Because people think, it would be, I'd love to, but I don't think it would be fun at all.
No, I don't either.
I don't think it would be sexy or fun. I think it would be embarrassing and kind of unpleasant work.
Yeah, and there's no romance there because it's not like you.
I don't
two
need
people-
romance for my job.
No, exactly. You don't want someone to be like, all right, Craig, have sex right now. You know,
I can't do that.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm built that way.
you wouldn't want that.
Yeah, I can't. You're going to have to, I need a tickle fight or something first.
Exactly.
I can't be just like, okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
So
That's not how
in that
Daddy
way,
rolls.
there's some respect for people that can do it if they're enjoying it.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah. Why not? I mean, you don't want to, look, everybody's got to make a buck.
Yeah. But good for them. Someone could just be like, all right,
All
time
I'm saying
for
is,
sex.
it's not something that I would choose for myself. I don't think a lot of people do choose it. I don't think it's anyone's first choice. I think it's like being a realtor.
Oh, yeah. I have a lot of people I went to school with that
Yeah,
just ends up happening.
Yeah, you end up being a realtor. You don't say, I'm going to be a realtor, like I'm going to work in porn, but it's kind of the naked version of being a realtor.
Yeah, I have these skills, I have these assets that I could
Right.
put to use,
And
make some money,
right.
maybe build an audience,
And get some bodily fluids on me.
get some endorsements from some companies.
Yeah. I guess that. Okay. Anyway, we're running out of time. It's nearly the end of St. Patrick's Day show, but let's take a few more from the Tweety. It says, this is from @SmartPower55, who says, Craig, do the Scottish and the Irish hate each other, or do they join forces to hate the English together? No, it's not it's far more complicated. It's never really about national. It's always about religion.
Yes.
That's what people don't. They think it's the Scots, the Irish, and the English, and it's not that. It's about Protestants and Catholics, and it's about. I think you should be the king. No, I think you should be the king. And the biscuit turns into Jesus. No, it doesn't turn into Jesus. It's
so complicated.
And the Scottish, Irish, English thing. That too.
Sure.
It's far.
It's a lot. It's too complicated
It's too
for
complicated.
one show.
Right. We've got time for one more question from the Tweety, and then we got to go. Joe, you pick the last one.
Okay. This is a good one. The Grounded Fury one.
What was Grounded Fury saying?
It says, "What would a Scottish St. Paddy's Day candle smell like?" Just a little off because something's not right. But we've talked a lot about scented candles here. You're going to start a business.
Yeah, I'm going to start a business. I think a Scottish St. Patrick's Day candle would smell like whiskey.
Oh, that could be nice.
A whiskey aroma.
That's got to be an actual thing, right? That sounds really.
Whiskey Aroma is one of the greatest Scottish porn stars ever.
Really?
Whiskey Aroma.
Yeah.
We have to go. We will see you on Monday from New York City. The show's going to be from New York City on Monday. We're very excited. We're traveling this weekend. If you are out celebrating St. Patrick's Day, please
be safe.
Take it easy.
Yeah.
Don't be too mental.
Yeah.
Have a lovely weekend. Joe and I adore you. Sorry there was no sports. Phil just went somewhere and Tomas doesn't seem to care.
Yeah, they couldn't be bothered.
But it's going to be great when we go to New York. Things are going to really be awesome.
Oh, man. We got David Tell on Monday.
That's one of the greatest comedians on earth.
I know. I'm very excited.
All right. See you later.